It's on, but I ain't doing no more moving.
Yo. Hold on, you on mute. Say it again. You good?
That was hard. That was hard right there.
Come on, man.
I
Welcome.
was through the shit on him, man. That was
Yeah,
hard. Oh,
yeah. Welcome, man. Welcome. He's one of the founders of the gang checkers. We are a gang. He's definitely one of the founders of the group chat, though. He and so welcome, Larry Jones. Larry Jones is late. Larry Jones is late.
Larry Jones is here. Larry Jones is here. That's how that worked.
Okay, let's see what's going on, man. You know, got a few things we're gonna talk about today. Want to get your opinion on. Just give a little background, Larry. D1 football player, one of the best wide receiver talents ever through Charleston Southern University. Who was a top
For
10 program when we was playing.
sure, for sure. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man.
You know,
Um,
give him a little background. He from Florida.
like my
Real.
boy say, man, Florida boy, man, went to school up in CSU. While I met the guys that bro went there in 2012. Started as red, no, not even red
Yeah.
shirt. Full in the game. You know what I mean? I no red shirt on my end, man. But yeah, bro. Went to CSU, wide receiver. Did my thing. Got a couple injuries, man, but still was able to contribute to the team. You know, but yeah, man. That's pretty much about it, man. That's about it, honestly. On the football take, man. I love the game. You
Um,
know what I mean? Look, y'all boys tap in with me too, man.
yeah.
LJ, come on, man. The locksmith, y'all better be ready come this season, man. We're gonna do some big numbers this year, man. The chat know what's up with me. The chat know what's up, man. So y'all boys stay locked in with me, man.
He said, look at DA. He said, shake my
And
head.
nah, let them know, DA, man. You
Yeah,
can't
not
you,
a
you can't
game.
you can't say that in Florida too, bro. If you admit to saying like you're in a gang, bro, or even have a handshake or do anything online, bro, they
We ain't got
consider
no
you a gang.
handshake.
Yeah, bro.
We ain't got nothing.
That's right.
It's the group chat. We ain't got nothing.
If we go to prison, then we go to prison. Whoop the do.
Whoop de do. Whoop de do.
What they do? How I get to see who in here though? I
Let's
sent the
see.
chat. I sent the link to a couple people, man.
Oh yeah, it's a few people in here. Let me see. It's about to be. It's early still too. That's why sometimes I let it marinate a little bit. But I ain't. It's your first time, so I ain't want to let it just too long and you get worried a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, man. All I say is, man, I appreciate y'all having me on it, man. Extremely proud of the group, man. Extremely proud of the checkers, man. Fact, the feelings, man. You know how it originated, and you know how it's gonna keep going, man. So,
Yeah,
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 bro. Definitely proud of y'all.
yeah. Wait till you hop in, man. Football season coming soon. You gonna see him soon. You gonna be seeing.
Definitely,
The
definitely,
hazard Larry never got hurt. He was leaving for the draft after junior year.
man. Look, I know that got to be my dog, Da, man. He always showing hella love, bro. Come on, man.
Hey,
God,
look, kids said y'all boys in all black ready for battle. Is it a battle though? Is it going to be a battle? Is it going to
what?
be
What?
that?
Hold on. What we talking about today, man? You know. I know you asked for an ass whooping, but
Wow. First, I want to start up with is wins a quarterback stat. I feel like we break that down first, and then we can get to the next topic, which is Jalen Hurts a top five quarterback or just a top quarterback in general. But
hold on.
also,
Hold on. So you want to talk about? Hold on. Nah, let's start with your quarterback, bro. Let's start with your quarterback. That seemed like an easier task to do, man.
I feel like
Cause hold on, how do you even like?
that can go longer.
What's your top 10 in order, if you don't mind?
In order, who's my top 10?
Top 10, bro.
Number one, obviously Patrick Mahomes. I feel like that's obvious. Number two, right now, I got Matthew Stafford. Number three, I got Jalen Hurts. Number four, I got Lamar Jackson, but they're interchangeable for me. So if you had Lamar number three and Jalen four, I'm not tripping. Uh, Number five, I got Josh Allen.
Okay,
Number six, I got. I'll go.
Brock Purdy.
Nah, not that early. Jared Goff or Joe Burrow. So I'll probably go Joe Burrow. Then I'll go Jared Goff. Then I'm going Darnold Purdy. Then I'll go.
Hold on, that's 10, homie. Let me just
Oh, that
make sure.
ain't that. That was a 10. Don't that round off to 10? That round off the 10. That my 10. That in my top 10.
So let me get this right. I just want to. I might butcher the order. So you got Patrick Mahomes at one.
Mm-hmm.
You got Matthew Stafford at two,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got Jalen Hurts at three, and
Mm-hmm.
he's interchangeable with
Lamar.
the MVP, two-time MVP
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then after that you got Josh Allen. I don't know, bro. That's just elite company, bro. To put somebody in the top three, bro.
And let me run out. Let me make sure I got Joe Burrow. Then I said Jared Goff, Darnold, Purdy. Then I lifted five with that. So that in my top 10.
Okay,
That's 10.
I just got so many questions, bro. Cause Purdy in your top
I might
10.
put Darnold above golf too. I ain't
You
gonna
got,
catch
you got, you got, you
it.
got, you got Jalen Hurts in the top five, let alone top three, and you got Purdy in your top 10, bro. How did you even come up with this, bro? Help me understand. How'd you arrive at this position of ranking?
Well, it's kind of a full thing, I would say. So what I mean by that is it's a few things, but I weigh them differently, like I told you before. So regular season, playoffs, accolades. Those are the main and eye test. Eye test and regular season, I weigh the least. So let's say I weigh regular season 10%, I weigh eye test 10%, and then I weigh playoffs uh that's 20%, 30%, like 40%, and then I weigh like accolades, maybe like another 40, something like that. You see what I'm saying? So I come to that conclusion because when it comes to accolades, Jalen Hurts does have an all pro. And then he's been in two Super Bowls and he's a Super Bowl MVP. But that's not my main reason. I can go to like personal stats as well. But
Well, I mean, I just feel like you gotta, when you making a ranking on the quarterback position,
mhm.
you have to have some level
Yeah,
metrics to grade them
I'm perfectly fine
to put that. So I'm
with
trying to.
leaving it
I'm
elaborate.
here to be
So we
educated, man. I'm
can
here as a
elaborate.
guest. I'm here as a guest, and I just want to be educated, man. I
They
thank you
say
for the
I'm gonna come
platform.
humble. I'm gonna come humble because you my big
No,
bro.
no, you gotta come talk
I'm
your
gonna
shit
come
because I'm
humble.
gonna tell you this now, bro. There's no way in hell you
Humble.
finna tell me that Jalen Hurts is top three
I said
above
interchangeable.
elite company.
I said
It's not an
interchangeable.
interchangeable, bro.
I said you can put Lamar at three in
You,
here, but
it's not a you can put Lamar. It's you must put Lamar. But regardless, it's not even if you want to argue that part, bro. I
most
still got to hear these numbers to support what you said. You said eye test. Then you said regular season.
probably 10% of
You said you ain't even got to do the percentages. I'm just trying to follow everything that you saying. You saying okay, eye test. Then you say, regular season. Then you say playoffs. Then you say accolades.
mhm,
Okay, so run me off. Let's just focus just on Jalen Hurts,
mhm.
and then we're gonna match him up to other things. So when you say eye test, what is the eye test, bro?
I think he's a great decision maker from the eye test. I think that although he does hold the ball a little bit long, I think that that does keep the turnovers down a bit. I also do believe that he throws a great deep ball from the eye test. I think that he can still move really well from the eye test. I don't think that he really has problems reading coverage. I think it's the OC putting people where they need to be from the eye test. So from the eye test alone, that's why I get from Jalen Hurts. I think he's great once it's in a short yardage situation. He can still run the ball. I think he can throw over the middle intermediate, but I just think it's depending on the OC. And I think he's proved that before. Like he's proven that before. Only
And
reason
I
I get
just
that as much is because the play calling. That's what I would argue.
and I want to say this is what you think of him today or as a body of work.
Today, I think he's. I'm more confident next year than I was last year for
So you telling me
him. Hmm.
he's top three today, and his numbers went down from last year. So he should have been top three last year too.
Sure, Pat Mahomes' numbers went. I mean, last year I pretty much where I had him last year as well. Off the
I
Super
don't.
Bowl,
Please tell please enlighten the folks.
off the Super Bowl, absolutely, I had him top three. Right off the Super Bowl, fresh off the Super Bowl.
All right, so continue to tell me about these stats, bro. So you say I test. You say he throw a good deep ball. You say he good on him. He does sound like some management over here, man. Hurt said three is OD, but
Uh,
okay. So boom, boom, boom. We're gonna stay locked in. We're gonna stay locked because I want to get on your level, bro. You so far up, man, that you kind of seeing over.
no,
You seeing shit that me and the rest of the world don't see,
I
bro. You
think,
you
and this,
you're a
this
one percenter, bro.
I am a 1%er. I'm glad that you
Hey,
agree.
look.
I'm glad you
Hey,
agree.
look for sure. So okay, so boom.
I
You
got a
say I test.
feeling.
You say he don't hold the ball on and turnovers.
I didn't hold. No, I acknowledge he does hold the ball long, but I believe him holding the ball long probably has cut down on some of the turnovers because of the poor route concepts. So he's
So it's
implementing.
the receiver fault.
No, I said route concepts. I said route
So
concepts.
so it's the OC fault.
Yes.
So when you snap that ball and you say hut, it's the concept. So you didn't read this defense soon before you said hut to understand if this concept gonna work. Do you not have enough
No, I don't
power
think.
and influence on the game to change the play if it don't fit?
I think most OCs have built-in audibles for certain plays, and I think the
So
year
how,
the
hold on, hold
year.
on. So how can you say somebody is elite and they don't have influence on the game to change the play?
I never said they don't have influence to change the play.
So how is the route concepts the issue or a
You
hindrance?
want them just to audible the entire play, just every single time? You think that's
I seen Peyton do it. He's elite. I seen Tom Brady do it. He's elite. I seen
okay?
Russell Wilson do it. I mean, Super Bowl.
You don't think that the OC should have any built-in audibles coming from a former player?
I mean, you the OC. I would hope that you do
The
your job.
OC, the OC's. Thank you. The OC's supposed to have built-in
So you telling me
audibles.
y'all don't have enough? You don't have enough knowledge of your plays and the concept of the decent
I
defense to
mean,
understand if this gonna work.
you
So
said that.
if you see everybody to the right and you running power right, you don't think it's smart or wise to shift the play to another
I mean,
side.
that's what he was best at when we won the ring that year with Kellen Moore with a competent
That's
OC.
what he was best at. Okay, for sure. But we want to stay on topic, bro. So okay, boom. You said I test he passing that. All right. So when you say regular season, what are you talking about in regular season, bro?
He has an All Pro. He's proven that he can ball out in the regular season. Regular season don't matter as much for me as other people. So once you at least check off that box, that's pretty much because it only weighs like 10% in my whole thing.
When
Because
did he
a
get that
lot of
all
guys,
pro?
the year he went to the first Super Bowl,
And what year was that?
22, I think sooner than Joe Burrow the last time he went to a Super Bowl. I think it's sooner
Soon.
than that.
How long has Jalen been in the league? And I'm gonna ask a lot of questions because I'm still, bro. I'm here to be, I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like when I hear something fishy or I hear something like
What's
on the
fishy?
feelings
What's
type,
fishy? What's fishy? What's fishy? What I'm talking about?
I mean it. I just want to stay on course, my brother. All
Uh,
right. So for sure, you say all pro, but okay, what's regular season? Like what's going on?
He was second in the MVP race. He was an All Pro that year. I mean, he had a great season, so he's proven that he can do it in the regular season, and that's pretty
What
much enough for me. So this notion that he can't carry a team or be the best guy on his team is just not true. And also before that, when he first started for a full season, he took a 4-win team to the playoffs with a very suspect defense and a very suspect secondary.
I mean, I can name you a bunch of people who did that.
Thank
Baker
you.
Mayfield being
Oh,
one.
thank you, Michael.
Baker Mayfield can do that
This is
too.
beautiful. This is beautiful.
This
Now
is
you
right.
see,
This is right what you wanted, huh? But we
this is
got a lot of
hold on,
explaining to do, man. So come on.
Let's get back to that. A lot of
You got to
people.
go to your Baker Mayfield tab now.
No, not even Baker Mayfield because a lot of people can do that. It's more so saying exactly. A lot of people can flourish in the regular season. That's why I don't weigh it as much. That's why we got to go to the cream of the crop. We judge them by the postseason and how they play in the big moments. That's how you judge the cream of the crop. Because as your own words, we can rewind it. You said a lot of people can do that. Exactly. So why do we carry regular season achievements and regular season stats so heavy when we're talking about the cream of the crop quarterback?
Because the regular
When
season
you
makes way
just
for you.
said, when you just said a lot of people can do that, that's a contradiction.
Listen, when I say that, when we talking about regular season, the regular season makes way for you to be for MVP to get that All Pro. The regular season also makes room for you to know if you're going to the playoffs. The regular season has a lot of weight, bro. The regular season determines if you're making it to the postseason.
Can a lot of people ball in the regular season?
How can you win All Pro if you're not doing good in regular
No,
season?
but that's not my main
How
reason.
could you make it to the playoffs if you're not, what I mean, at least beating in your division in the regular season? Now I agree that it does matter more. Game in the late has more value to it.
That's how you
But
judge the
again,
cream of the crop, is what I'm saying.
if that's the cream of the crop, then I mean, would you say he's been regressing then? Because he ain't throwing for 4,000.
No, I'm
He
talking
turning
about.
that bitch over some more. His running yards are going down. So why is he still why is he in elite company? What is elite about Jalen Hurts, bro? That's what I'm trying to understand. Cause you know to be top three, that means like come on, bro. It's 32
He's
teams,
top
bro.
five. He's top five in total yards and top five in total touchdowns. And we can have the
He's top
argument
five in what?
total yards and total touchdowns since like
And
2022.
we can just do the last 3 years since y'all going off the Super Bowl, because
Yeah,
you
the
would say
last
that was
three seasons,
he's not.
he's top five in total touchdowns and top five in total
You
yards.
could if you gonna see, and that's what's so finesse about arguing Jalen, because you can argue total touchdowns, but how many of those touchdowns came from the tush push?
And I can literally now. I'm glad
You
you said
can literally Google it. You can literally Google it. So
that's fine.
Google
That's
it.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. But
No, it's not fine, because if you take them tush push out,
can
he's
we
not top five
can
no
we
more.
address now we're taking too much. Let's address the tush push aspect. And this is
No,
why
no, no. We stay on topic, bro. Like the
we're
tush push
staying
you
on the
guys
tush
got.
push
We don't need
topic
to
right
talk
now.
about the tush push.
No. We have to because you're trying to negate his touchdowns because of it. So I'm gonna show you it's a fallacy. You can't do that. I'm gonna negate that. That's what I'm trying to say. So the total touchdowns would be valid if I negate you trying to like say the tush push is flawed.
So
But
the
the reason
quarterback
why I'm saying the
sneak.
tush
So
push is
so what? So the quarter. So you telling me the quarterback sneak, right? Now I
Mhm.
get it. It transitions and transforms into points. I love that. And I'm not saying everybody can do it. I'm not saying this here can do it, but I'm pretty sure the running back can get in there. And I'm pretty sure a tight end can get in there too. I'm not trying to take that, but you not gonna come in here and that's why I always say, bro. They say numbers. What they pretty much say, like just numbers don't lie. And numbers don't lie, but numbers are deceiving, bro. You got to understand that. If you read that out to somebody who don't know sports, and they're like, "Oh, well, he lead and he top five in touchdowns." Well, where's most of his touchdowns coming from? Is it coming from the air? Is it coming on the ground? Okay. Oh, the most of them are coming on the ground. Okay. How are they coming on the ground? I'm not saying that to be true. Of most of them are coming on the ground, but if I had to bet, I I feel like it's a coin flip of saying most of his touchdowns come from the ground, because he don't pass. His
Oh,
volume is really low.
not a coin flip at all.
How many touchdowns came from the tush push? If anybody in the comment can tell me how many touch.
It's
Matter of
not.
fact,
Think
let
about
me
it. He's
get
also
on
over
Google.
20,
Let me get on
he's also
Google.
over 20 touchdowns every year, bro. He's not doing 20 touch pushes every year.
How many tush pushes is he doing?
He probably every year, let's just say on average, let's say probably 10 to 8. And that goes more to my point because I let you get your tush push out. Let me like push back on that.
We don't need to talk about the tush push, bro. You talking about
Oh,
placing a? You talking about a quarterback with
listen,
what
listen.
middle of the pack
You want
stats
me, you
in,
want me to
in
let
the
me
top
address this?
three?
You want me to let me address this? Can I address the tush push?
I'm gonna hit
Because
Google and I'm gonna figure out how many tush pushes getting pushed in the. You know
that's
what I mean?
that's fine. But what I'm saying is, you said total yards and total touchdowns is misleading because of the tush push. I'm gonna explain to you how it's not, with including the tush push. The reason why, bro, if you look into like Patrick Mahomes, if you look into Joe Burrow, a lot of them boys have very like short yardage touchdowns. And we know Patrick Mahomes does a lot of little pitch plays to Travis Kelsey. He does all the little mesh routes and the zig routes to the wide receiver that pretty much anybody can throw. Should we also count that as like gimme plays because we know they're gimme plays? Like all the little pitches to Travis Kelsey and stuff like that as well?
I'm googling how many tush pushes this man got. If somebody can put that in there, bro. Look.
Did you
If
just hear
somebody
what I
can let
said
me
though?
know.
You
Hmm.
just heard what I said though?
You talking about the route concepts and the yardage of that Patrick Mahomes them do, as opposed to
Bro, they
that
got
that that
like almost like 30. Like if you look into the numbers between him and Joe Burrow, and I've done this before, I can pull it up. Like, don't get me wrong, we're taking it very slow right now. Don't get me wrong, I'll pull a lot of this stuff up because I got the stuff to like support what I'm saying. By the way, like I got like plenty of stuff to pull up to support it. But what I'm saying is, so the
which
top,
has a higher success rate, bro? A tush push where the ball is only going from one person hand to the end zone, or a pass play? Which has a what has a higher chance of success? A run, come on, a running play on the goal line,
the
huh?
running plays in general have a high
Less
success
than less,
rate.
less than 5 years. We talking less than 3 or 4 yards, bro.
Run plays
It's
in
a lot easier.
general, run plays in general has more.
All right, we spending too much time on the tush push. How about I'll get those stats a
What,
little bit later. We
what I'm
probably can
saying
pull that.
is, what I'm saying is, when Travis Kelsey do the little when Patrick Mahomes does a little tip to the tight end on the goal line from the two, and he run it in, are you counting that as a touch push? Is that the same to you?
No,
How is it not? It's a gimme. by yourself. I can
If
make
you
the
if you
argument
if you,
that
you said if I you
hold
listen
on,
to what you just
hold on,
asked me though,
let me
you got to
let
ask the
me
question correctly. You asked me, do I see it as a tush push? No. If you saying this is a gimmick play, okay, for sure you can have that. But how many
hold
of
on.
that?
So I'm going to take away. Pat Mahomes has a good bit of them, and then we're talking about the little mesh routes with a wide open, the 2 yard line, and zip wide open, like anybody can do. A lot of their touchdowns are like 3-4 yards
So
in.
why, if anybody can do it, why is it so hard to pass in the end zone?
Is anybody can do the tush push? Why don't everybody do it? Because they can't.
A lot of people do it.
A lot of people do it.
Yeah.
Name the people.
I'm just saying a lot of people do it.
Name the
Baltimore
people.
do it. Like everybody do the QB sneak. Y'all guys have a
They're not
higher
as successful.
success rate at it, bro. That's I'm no, I'm
That's
not saying
unique
the
for
tush, but
him.
I'm not saying the tush push is a good play, bro. But I'm not finna let you sit right here and like
Not like they're not
boast.
touchdowns.
I'm not letting you boast as if he's out this bitch just,
Tossing the
scoring
ball,
touch,
like
huh?
as if he's not tossing the ball, throwing it to a wide open mesh
Nah,
route.
it's just when you try to come
Not
out
what
with the
he
stat to
did.
say that he's top five or in total touchdowns.
We're saying people are top five off of total touchdowns off the little toss to the tight end, off the little mesh routes. We're doing that though. We're
All right,
doing
so
that.
so tell me this then, bro. What's elite about um about Jalen Hurts, bro?
Also,
Where's his numbers are elite, bro?
let's get back to total yards. If the fact
I
that
can
shit,
honor
he's top five
total
total.
yards, bro. I can honor
He's
total
like top
yards.
five total yards as well since
I
22.
I can honor total yards, bro.
Top
Because
five in total yards as a quarterback. That shit top
who's above him in those and when you're doing that,
easy. You want me to pull
who's
it up for you? I'll
yes,
pull it up for you.
please. Because I
I'll
don't
pull it up for you. No problem.
I'm off the laptop over here to the right.
Hold on, let me see. And we can get the game winning drives and comebacks as well. That's another thing. But hold on, let me see.
You supposed to come with the facts, man.
Hold on, I'm pulling up right now.
I'm here to be educated and not using AI. You
Larry,
supposed to know this.
Larry, you know better. No, I know he's top five in total yards. Hold on, I got it.
You got it. I'm about to hit Google and see if I got a fact check. Somebody fact check this, man.
I mean, that's very easy. You can fact check
Well,
it.
you need to hurry up because this shit don't seem easy as you making it seem. Find it.
I'm going very light right now. Let me see.
I got it since it took so damn long for you to find it. All right, so top five since
Um,
2001 and 2006 and total yards. I got Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, Jalen Hurts. And then after that, I got Matthew Stafford, Trevor Lawrence, Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson, all within
why you try to slide
500
that
yards.
name in there? Why you try to? Why?
Huh?
I
And
feel
then
like
you know the funniest part about all of it too. I'm
I,
looking at this here. He played in more games than everybody behind him too. He played in 78 games. I'm talking. We going off of just since 2000 and oh, I'm sorry, since 2001. This ain't even
okay.
the last five. Let me lock in real quick, man. Cause I felt something fishy about what this shit you was saying. Hey, I felt something fishy about some of the shit you was
Look it up.
saying,
There's
bro.
nothing fishy. You looking
You
it up?
love Jalen, huh? That's your
Wow,
man, huh?
this is crazy. This is
That's
crazy.
your man, huh?
This is crazy.
Top three, man.
This
What's
is-
elite about the man, bro?
no,
Tell me
no, no,
what's
no, no,
elite
no,
about
no,
the
no,
man.
no, no. Finish that total yards because
Oh,
that
I mean,
matters.
I did it.
Total yards weigh more than passing yards in my mind. So if
I
you're
mean,
top,
why do we? I mean,
if you're
again, you can
top
have an argument for one. You don't have to compare one to other because you can't really say it weighs more. But it's better to be a quarterback and have passing. Like to be a quarterback, you have to pass the ball, right? It's a plus to run the ball, bro. It's not mandatory to be a dual threat quarterback. It's a plus.
and this is when I'm about to push back. And I even got the numbers for this. If
Listen,
you're
you
top
just
five,
hold on, but listen to what you about to say, bro. Listen, you just said that it way total yards costs way more than passing yards, bro. Not everybody a dual threat quarterback, bro.
2026 majority. Thank you, and this is what I'm going to walk you down on. Majority of quarterbacks are dual threat quarterbacks now, bro. And even if, excuse me, if even if you look at the numbers, The numbers now, and from like I'll pull it up for you from since
Well,
2000.
even if you debating that, bro, his numbers have been declining. If you're talking about from a dual threat, bro, you're talking about a guy who threw 3,000 yards in the last 2 years and less than 3,000 yards, bro. What
Patrick
is elite
Mahomes,
about that? Like, in
Patrick
order to be
Mahomes has been
considered,
declining, and I still got him number one.
but when you talking about a decline versus like you talking about a LeBron decline, let's talk about
No,
the
Pat
King for a
Mahomes
sec.
has been declining. Let's
Okay,
be,
I'm not arguing that. I'm
and he's
arguing, but
still number
you're
one.
not going to argue that Patrick Mahomes is not a top five or a top three quarterback.
He's number one.
Okay, then. So why would the hell you right here telling me a declining quarterback that got middle of the pack stats is telling me he's still a top? He's even a top three, bro. You better off saying that after
This
the
is
Super
what's
Bowl
so
is proving that you a
frustrating.
fan. It's better to say, hey, I'm a fan and I love Jalen Hurts.
This is what's so frustrating, bro. 2022, he's an All Pro.
Okay,
Note that Joe Burrow doesn't have an All Pro. You know that he doesn't have an All Pro. All
okay,
Pros matter.
okay. All pros matter.
He has an All Pro in 2022. 2023, he comes back. Remember, they start off 10-1. He's in the MVP race.
No,
He
no, no, no. Call you all pro. You can't just skip what's good and then talk about it. If you're gonna say what made
no,
him
no,
an
I'm
all
talking about
pro,
the next year.
what made him an all pro in 2022?
What you mean?
Exactly, bro. I know you're not slow. What did it made him an all pro in 2022? What was his numbers like?
His numbers were smooth. His numbers wasn't just.
Nigga, if you don't tell me the goddamn numbers,
I'll
like,
tell
bro,
you
what
right
was his
now.
numbers?
I'm about to pull it up for you. 2022. I think he threw for like 3,500, 3,800.
He threw for 4,000. Come on, you supposed to be
No,
locked
he threw
in.
for 4,000. He never threw for 4,000.
He never threw for 4,000.
But you ain't know that, so don't try to use that.
Show me something. Show me something.
You ain't know that, so don't try to use that. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way.
How many yards he had?
I got you right here. I'm on Pro Football, 2022. He threw for 3,700. He had 22 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That's in the
So he,
air.
so he threw for 4,000 almost.
Almost, cuz he threw for 3,700. He threw for 3,800 the next year that I was talking about. He threw for more the next year that I was literally referencing the year after, but you cut me off. I was going to the next year when he started 10-1 and he threw for 3,800 and he led the league in game winning comebacks and all that the next year, right? That's 2023. 2000,
22, 23, and we in 2026. Keep
2024.
going.
Now we're in 2024. He wins the Super Bowl. He wins the Super Bowl MVP,
Mhm.
2024. Now, 2024, 2025. He had let's
What was his numbers like in 24? I got to fact check you, kid.
no problem.
The
2024.
fact that I'm even
Yeah,
spending
he
my day
played.
talking about Jalen Hurts right now as a top three is kind of.
Okay, the only argument that you have, bro, is passing stats in the regular season and the eye test.
I mean, that's a quarterback. How else do you
Thank
judge a
you, but you
quarterback,
want to
bro?
go back to that total yards
I,
conversation, which I disagree
I
with.
never ran
Total
from it. I said
yards,
I honored
total
it.
yards. No, you did. Total yards matter way more than just passing stats in 2026, bro. And I can pull you up the numbers to support that. Quarterbacks have run the ball at a way higher pace every decade since like the 1950s, bro. It's like at a crazy rate right now. To say
This
total
some shit you
yards don't
found on
matter
Google.
over no, bro. What do you mean? It's what do you mean? You can literally look up rushing yards by a quarterback. What do you mean? That's not just Google shit. Like that's like obvious stats. Every year, every decade, quarterbacks rushing yards, and it's on StatHead. Rushing yard, I mean not StatHead, StatMuse, excuse me. I'll pull it up. It's on StatMuse to tell you every decade the rushing yard
It's okay. I got you.
is done increase by alarming rate, Larry. It's like two five
Okay, now what point are you proving right now, bro? Because he's
that,
not
that,
top.
that you're trying to
He's
say
not top. If you're looking, if I'm just saying this here, bro.
if he's top five in
If you
total yards, but he's not top five in passing yards, you'll be like, but he's a quarterback, so he's not top five in passing yards. I'm explaining to you right now why top five total yards matter more than you saying whatever he is in passing yards for a quarterback. But you
I never win again. But I think you trying to find an enemy, bro. I never said that total yards didn't matter.
no, I'm saying it matters more than total passing yards. And I'm sure you disagree with that.
It matters more when you got more ways to accumulate yards. So
So
you
what
got one way to accumulate yards versus two ways to accumulate yards. I am not the smartest motherfucker, but I damn sure ain't the dumbest.
so if he's top five in total yards and you agree that total yard matters more than total passing yards, how is that not a great stat towards him being a top
I didn't
quarterback?
say that matters more, bro. Like why are you saying that it matters more? How about it just not matter? How about it that it just matters?
No,
Because
it's
in
not
order to
as
be a
well as
quarterback, how are you judging a quarterback? I'm judging a quarterback off of his touchdowns, his interception ratio, his yards, bro.
that as well.
Huh?
Touchdown and interception ratio. Jalen Hurts is topping that, and he's topping that as well.
I'm
He's
just letting you know how I'm judging it. And at any point when I'm comparing him to the top five, bro, he's not in there in touchdowns. He's not there in passing touchdowns. He's not there in passing yards. He's not. He may be there, and I'm gonna have to fact check on the total yards, which again I respect total yards. But then
how do you
again,
not
you still,
respect him more than passing yards though? Like I
because you're talking about two versus one. How about I judge you by the shit that you do? That's
yes,
like me.
and majority of the quarterbacks now run the ball, so that's why in
So do you
2000 you have a good
just an honest
quarterback that
question, bro? Just an honest question, bro. The right line, if you got a right-handed quarterback, the right side of the line is more predominantly focused on what? Would you say run?
absolutely
And then the left side will be
pass protection.
okay.
Always, like
So
that's
so
old football.
that's just how we want to protect the blind side, right? So does this matter more? The right side matter more than the left, or do they just both work together?
I think they both work together.
So does one matter more?
No, I think total yards matter.
Does one matter more?
In my opinion, no.
Okay, then. Why would the fact that you being let's say a center who can do a little bit of both, why does that really
No, that matters.
determine what weighs more, bro? I don't think they weigh
If you're
more, bro.
offensive lineman that you can do off and you can run block and pass protection, you're absolutely a better offensive lineman.
I'm not saying that that's not true, bro. All I'm saying is that you're saying that one weighs more when there's other quarterbacks that can do that does that more in the air that's come pretty much close to his numbers when he's running and passing, bro. So if Mahomes got 30 if Mahomes got 4,000 yards and he got 800 rushing yards, bro, and Jalen Hurts over here with 4,500, you think that matters more because he has more yards than Patrick Mahomes when this one is a better
I think that he
quarterback? As
contributed. I think he contributed more to the success because he had more total yards. Quite simple.
I mean, you having an ability, I would assume that you
Same way
contribute
you
like
have
that,
some
but
people have
that don't
ability
make
with
you
an
top
arm.
five.
Same way some people have ability with an arm. Why are we once
Ex-
again? Why are we not considering that he has ability with both as well? Like we
but
don't
how
say,
does he have both as well when he's not top five in passing?
but he's top five in total yards.
But because of what?
Him being able to run and pass.
But you have more. I think you continue to miss your whole
No,
point,
I
bro.
can tell you how
You
much
tr-
rushing yards he have every year. It's not like he has 1,000 every year. It's not like he just running for. So he had hold on, I got it right here. Rushing. So 2021, the first year he went to the playoffs, he had 784. 2022, the All Pro year, he had 760. 23, he had 605. 20 that year that he had all the comebacks, but we fell off at the end of the year. He had 605. 2024, the Super Bowl year, he had 630. And then the last year he had 421. But this notion he's just getting like thousands and thousands out doing the passing, that's not true.
so there's no way you can convince me that he's top five in total yards. Then if he's only doing less than 1,000 yards rushing,
He
bro,
is top
because
five in total yards.
he don't throw for that much, bro. So you got to run at least half or more to have top
I mean,
five,
he's
bro.
done through for 3,800, 3,700. Like he's done
And then keep
had.
going, then keep going. So
But
3,800,
even but you got to
keep
realize.
going. I'm trying to understand, bro, because it's not. That's not.
Okay,
I
okay,
don't know.
okay.
I don't know if it's more. You in college you took stats, right?
I'm about to explain to you right now. So 3,800 and like 3,700, them 2 years when he almost ran for 800, bro. That's like 4,800 total yards. Quarterbacks ain't throwing for 4,800 yards every year, is what I'm telling you, Larry. And some quarterbacks couldn't run as well. So like if Jared Goff, excuse me, ran for like throw for like 4,000 yards, he might run for 50. So Jalen Hurts had way more total yards them years than other people. So he's playing like he's ahead of people.
That makes him more of a threat. That don't necessarily make him better.
He's more of a threat, but he's not better.
No, bro. No. So you're telling me that you telling me that he's better than Patrick Mahomes, yeah?
I never
No,
said he's
you're
better
not.
than Patrick
Okay. So
Mahomes.
you're telling me he's
No, I
better
never
than
said
Josh
that.
Allen, yeah? You telling me he's better than
I think
Josh
he's better than
Allen.
Josh Allen. Absolutely.
But Josh Allen has more yards and come on, Josh Allen has more yards.
Yes, but once again, that's
So
not the
how's he
only
not
reason.
better?
That's not the only reason why, because total yards
But
is not my only thing. That's not the only reason. And
so come on.
I explained to you how much regular season weighs. We're just talking about how we address the regular
Josh,
season.
I'm pretty sure Josh Allen has,
Clutch,
if
Jalen
not
Hurts
more.
is
I'm
way
pretty
more
sure Josh
clutch.
Allen has more playoff wins
Jalen
than
Hurts
Jalen
is
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is way more clutch than Josh Allen. And that matters for me as a quarterback. What we're going to talk about.
Man, we talking about a top 5
And if we're
quarterback,
talking
bro.
about, hold on, if we're talking about the win-loss record after a divisional, Jalen Hurts' win percentage is way better than Josh Allen in the playoffs. Josh Allen is a first round. Absolutely, I feel like he's better. Now, Josh Allen has that one
Hold on. So you
MVP.
saying Josh Allen is better, but he's not better? You
No, no,
gotta
excuse me.
stand on
I
it.
mean, I absolutely think Jalen Hurts is way better.
You think
Way
he's
better.
way better, and you make that. See,
Way
that's what I'm
better.
saying. That's the thing with dealing with
Not
Philly
way,
fans,
but
bro.
he's pretty much better. I'm
How it, in what areas is
because
he better when it comes to the quarterback position?
value postseason more than you do. I value good decision making more than you do. I value
He's not
third.
the best. Jalen Hurts' decision making has been going down, boy, for the last couple
Bro,
years,
do you
bro.
see
When you
Jalen?
look at when you look
What
at
is Josh
turnover, and
Allen?
I
What is
know
Josh
again,
Allen's
this is
decision making
all
like?
raw, bro. This is all raw. You trying to tell me when it comes to percentage of turnovers? I'm pretty sure Jalen Hurts got double-digit turnovers, bro.
No,
I'm
he does
pretty sure.
not. He's one of the best in touchdown interception ratio. He's one of the best.
So in the playoffs, when it comes to turnovers, we're
That's
we're
how you get
talking
to the Super
fumbles,
Bowl.
we're talking fumbles, we're talking interceptions. So how do this here since you got all the tech behind you? Because I'm going straight off the dome. How many turnovers Jalen Hurts have, bro, in the
Bro,
postseason?
I'm not gonna sure. I'm about to pull it up. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is kind of common knowledge in this debate. Like Jalen Hurts is a phenomenal playoff performer,
Well, I'm gonna
like
tell you
especially
this:
touchdown interception ratio.
common
Because you know,
sense ain't common.
no problem.
What is the number,
I'm
brother?
pulling it up. I'm pulling it up.
'Cause now you about to make me use my damn laptop.
He got 11 touchdowns. He got 11 touchdowns, three
How
interceptions.
many turnovers?
Hold on. I'm trying to see. Also on the ground because I know that's what you want. How many
We
fumbles?
want fumbles
We
and we
want
want
fumbles.
interceptions,
Oh, okay,
turnovers.
okay. Let's be very clear.
No, we
You,
want turnovers. I said
I'm gonna
turnovers.
pull it up, but let's be very
Tell
clear.
me the numbers.
I'm gonna be very clear.
Tell me the numbers.
The fact that you want the
Tell
fumbles
me
on
the
the
numbers.
fact that you want the fumbles on the
Tell me the numbers.
can I just say this?
No, tell me the numbers.
I mean, sure, it's not bad,
How
but
many? How
okay.
many turnovers does
Then
he
will you
have in
let
the
me talk?
playoffs?
When I pull up, then will you let me talk about the playoffs?
Of course, of course.
Okay, fine. Let me see.
Because I know this game. So you're not
No,
from
you're
the right hand.
wrong. You're wrong.
So
But then,
how many,
I'm gonna
bro?
pull it up. Shh, just be quiet. I'm gonna pull
Bro,
it up.
I know your Wi-Fi not that bad, bro. Hurry up with
I'm
that,
trying
bro.
to see.
Like,
I'm trying to see the Russian though. I'm trying to see
what?
fumbles.
Just put turnovers, bro. Just put turnovers. How many turnovers does Jalen Hurts have in the postseason? Period. Or question mark. Google will tell you that. Matter of fact, fuck it. I'm gonna find Google right now.
Oh yeah, he only got 4 turnovers.
He
Or
got four
4.
turnovers in since he's been in the playoffs. He only
Yeah.
got 4 turnovers.
Duh.
Boy, I know you lying. Boy, I
Okay.
know you lying.
Look it up. If you
Boy,
don't
I know
believe
you
me,
lying.
look it up.
God damn, boy, you look. This man got how many turnovers? I don't believe that. Does Jalen Hurts have in all postseason?
Take your time, brother. No biggie.
I got you.
Because you know, like my argument is turnovers is the reason why you get to the Super Bowl. Like I've told you that before. That's why I think he's one of the best decision makers also in big moments like the playoffs. That's why other guys that aren't as good as decision makers, I think they tend to lose. Although you love the talent, I love the decision making. But just let me know how many turnovers they have.
It's not just on just
How many
again,
turnovers?
bro.
Can we address that? How many turnovers you seen?
Let me look now,
How
goddamn.
many turnovers you seen?
Hey, look, you popping it, so you might be right.
Get to that first.
You might be right. Let me see. Let me see. Let me
Yeah,
see.
get to that first. Get to that first. He only had one fumble loss. Excuse me. And I'm pretty sure that was the. Let me see. I'm pretty sure that was Super Bowl year. He had no turnovers till that Super Bowl, and then it was in Super Bowl. Yep, it was 2022. That's the Super Bowl year. He had that fumble. You remember against the Chiefs, and that's why the
He
Chiefs won.
look, that boy do
That's
got
why the
four. That
that's why
boy
the
do
Chiefs
got
won.
four.
He only got 4.
That boy do got four.
And
Ooh.
I only said 11 passing touchdowns. You remember, I didn't even pull up the rushing touchdowns. I didn't even say the rushing touchdowns. I only said 11 passing.
You get that boy do got four turnovers, boy. Oh wow. I need
He's a
bro.
better. He's a
I should have
better.
given more. I
Hold on,
should
hold on,
have
hold on, hold on,
Google
hold
up
on,
on
hold
this
on.
motherfucker.
You want
Let
to pull
me
up Lamar
try.
Jackson? You want to pull up Lamar Jackson's?
Yeah, we can, but it's still don't again, bro. Being a top five quarterback again is
You a
predicated
football
on.
player. Turnovers don't matter in the big games. You a football player.
I never said that, but that's always been his not too. But I want us to stay on par, bro. Like I just want us to stay on par when it comes to qualifying somebody as a top five quarterback, bro.
I'm saying he's top 5 total yards in the regular season. So that proves that he can contribute to a team. And he has one of the best playoff numbers in his clutch. You can't negate that. Only thing you're going to lean on is passing yards. And I'm trying to explain to you why total yards matter more in 2026 than passing yards. You sound like that old guy be like, man, there's something about that Flacco over Lamar Jackson. Something about that Flacco.
what number you said from 23? That's when y'all won the Super Bowl.
We won the Super Bowl in
Let's see.
2024.
24 season, 23 season.
Since like 2021, he's top 5 total yards. 2021 to 2026. Like you looked up because you named Justin Herbert, Pat Mahomes, whatever you said. You feel me?
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right now. All right. I got the stats up because you was running away and you almost had me convinced. So now I'm over here looking at Stat Muse. So from 2023 to
Whoa,
2027.
whoa, whoa. You pull up 2021. We just talked about the total yards. We named the people. Total yards 2021 to
I'm
2000.
putting y'all won the Super Bowl in what? 24, right?
Yes, but no, no, no. I'm talking about even more of a sample size.
I
He
feel like 3 is a good sample size.
career is not a better sample size than 3.
His career. So when did he come into the league?
He first started for a full season. I mean, 2021. I'm pretty sure
When
the
did
first
he
game.
2021? All
Yeah.
right, let's do that.
Even if
Oh,
he
I think
did,
we already discussed this. Yeah, he got told. But again,
thank you. Now let's go to the playoffs. His numbers are
but
phenomenal in the
you got to
playoffs.
again, bro. You talking about when he that? I mean that stat kind of waves a little bit of, bro. Why not just go from 23, bro? Like I'm not understanding that from
What's
2021
wrong with since he's been playing?
because you're trying to make it seem as because you still got other quarterbacks that done played a little bit longer than that, bro. When he come in, like, come on, man.
What you mean? 21 to 26 is very fair. That's 5 years. That's a perfect sample size.
We'll go 21. Fuck it. So yeah, he's top five in total yards, bro. Total yards from since he came into the league in 21, right?
21 to 26, like we said, we just named the
So
people
again,
here.
so since he's top five in total yards, that makes him top five and as a quarterback.
I hate
I'm
when
just
we
trying
get
to
so extreme. No, but when we're talking about the regular season, we can't be like he don't do nothing in the regular season when he's top 5 in regular season in total yards. So that negates the regular season talk. And he has an all pro. So let's wash that. So I've done walked that argument down for the regular season. We just looked it up together. He's an all pro 1 year, and he also top 5 in total yards in the regular season. So that's walked down. Let's get to the playoffs. We just looked at the playoff numbers. We just did that, Larry. And he's been to 2 Super Bowls. So your only argument is I like certain guys better in the regular season, sure, but he's top 5 and he's way better than them in the playoffs.
bro. You know how many more yards he got than Trevor Lawrence and Matthew Stafford, bro?
Does it matter? And I got Matthew Stafford above him.
Exactly, bro. So if you talking total yard, that just kind of negates what you talking about. If you're going off total, you saying he's a top five because he's total yards, and then you're talking
No.
postseason too,
Yes, and then with him winning the Super Bowl and him having been a Super Bowl MVP with an All Pro, which is rare company in NFL history as well.
bro. That don't make him a top five. That don't make him you had him at top three, bro. It's nothing about him
Yes.
that's top five, bro. When it comes to passing yards, rushing yards, bro, turnovers,
How you do passing
QBR,
yards?
bro.
How
I'm
you
I'm
do
just
passing yards, rushing yards, and he's top 5 in total yards?
Bro, that's a sticky argument, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro, because
There's nothing sticky
he is
about it.
top, he is
No, no,
top
no. There's nothing
he
sticky
top
about that.
five, bro. I mean, he is top five in
Passing
total
and rushing the
yards.
ball. Passing
But
and running the ball.
when I'm qualifying a quarterback, bro, like I'm just
Like I
saying,
said, you only do passing, and I believe in
I'm not just doing
2026,
passing because you're talking about
not
Jared
only,
Goff.
excuse me,
Jared Goff don't even run the ball, bro. And he got more yards than Jalen Hurts. Josh Allen runs the
got
ball.
more yards.
Patrick
What do you
Mahomes,
mean? What do you mean got more yards?
he got more total yards than Jalen Hurts.
Since when?
And he don't pass, bro.
Since
Since
when?
21, if I'm looking at the 20, from 21 to 27, Jared Goff has 21,000 yards passing, bro. Total yards pass. Total yards in general. He's over Jalen Hurts and he don't run, bro.
Where's that rank? Like, where's Jared Goff
That's
at?
the huh?
What
Jared, I
rank
just
is he?
told you 21 versus
No, no, I
25.
said what rank is he like on the list, Jared Goff?
Above him, 4.
And Jalen Hurts is 5.
Yes, you got Matthew
Okay, that's
Stafford,
fine.
who and Matthew Stafford don't run. He just passed. He got 19,000 yards,
Now watch this. Watch
566.
this. Now watch this.
No, go ahead, brother.
I understand Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford both have like around there. My argument for Jared Goff is he's better in the playoffs than Jared Goff. So,
If
but
you're
once
gonna sit
again,
right
you
here,
only
but
care about the
you're
passing yards. You
no,
care about
I'm
the
not,
regular
bro.
season more.
You gave me total non total yards,
Total
and I
yards is
gave
not my
you.
only argument though, bro. But that just runs down the regular season argument. So you can't say Jalen Hurts is poo in the regular season. That just runs that
I
argument.
never said. I
Not
just said he
poo,
middle
but
of the pack,
he's
bro. I
top
just said he
five.
middle of the pack, bro.
How is he middle pack when he's top 5 in total yards?
Because you're talking about it. You can have one year better than the next year, bro. The last 3 years, bro, he ain't throwing over 3,500
How is he
yards, bro.
top 5 in total yards and he middle of the pack?
I
Top
just
5 in
told you,
total
bro.
yards? That don't even make sense to me, bro. How is he top 5 in total yards in middle of the pack? But it's just because you value passing that much more than the rushing part. And I'm trying to
I'm not negate. I'm not negating that he's top 5 in total yards. That is valid, right?
so
But
that
that
should
don't make
say he's top
that don't.
5 contributing in the regular season.
Okay, but you talking about how he got top 5 in total passing yards. You talking about total yards, and he got rushing yards too. And I'm giving you people who don't know that are literally less than 1,000 yards under him. Dak Prescott less than 1,000 yards. Trevor Lawrence less than a
Uh-huh.
thousand
I
yards.
love
Matt
this.
Stafford less than
Uh-huh.
1,000 yards.
But
Jared
guess
Goff
what?
less than
But, but,
1,000
but guess
yards.
what they don't
Baker
do?
Mayfield less than a
But
thousand yards. Joe Burrow, like these are
does
quarterbacks
that
that
let
don't run.
does
Yes,
those
you being a quarterback and being able to do a threat, that does make you a threat, bro. But
yes.
that don't make you top 5, because when you consider someone that's top 5, yes, I'm taking how well do you take care of the ball? How well, like your decision making. You can just talk about QBR just in general, bro. How good are you under pressure? And all of these, in all of these ways, he is declining, bro. He's declining.
You're saying all this, bro, but guess what? He's better than the playoffs and all them guys you named. So that's why in the recipe that
But
I'm
in the
talking about, hold
playoffs,
on, hold on, let me
he's
finish.
not putting in that.
Let me finish. Let me finish. In the recipe that I'm talking about,
Bro.
that's why he outdoes them. Because now let's keep building on top of our formula. He's
But what
better than
he's
them in
doing,
the postseason.
he's managing in the playoffs. He's not really
Look
like
at the numbers.
overtaking
Look
in
at the
the
numbers for
you.
everybody.
I look at the numbers, bro. And Josh Allen killing it, Patrick killing it. Yes, he's over Lamar when it comes to that, bro. But when you're talking
He's
about
over
just
Lamar Jackson.
when
That's
you're
not a
saying
light name.
that's not a light name, but there's no way
Thank
you go ahead, bro. What'd you say?
He's over Lamar Jackson. I ain't gonna lie. Josh Allen total yards is probably better, and I'm sure he probably might even have him the touchdown to interception ratio. But his interceptions and his turnovers,
When you talking about regular season again, kid, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like,
regular season don't value as much.
I'll give you the all pro, bro. I give you the all pro. I ain't saying 3,500 yards is some pool. You know what I'm saying? But I'll say that the numbers from them that all pro year has been declining down, bro. And what I'm
Sure.
getting. Okay, and it's not just a sure, bro. You're talking about going from 38 to 3,000. You're talking about under 3,000. That's not a fucking sure. That's a big deal, my boy, if you playing quarterback, bro. And you're talking about volume too. So it's like you got people that got more yards than you, and they don't even do all that you do. They don't even do all that you do.
But why would I just carry?
I'm not discounting that he got total yards, bro. He's a dual
No,
threat.
no, no.
But
I'm talking about why are you taking that and you're ending the discussion there? Now let's add on top of that and say, now let's compare them in the postseason. Since he's so much better than in the postseason, that outweigh them just doing that little more thousand more off of passing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's
But
way better
and
than them
when
in the
and
postseason. So that shit
he's
way
way
mess
better
up.
than who in the postseason? He's not.
Jared Goff, he's probably better than Matthew
What do you
Stafford as
mean
well.
when you say that he's better than him in the postseason by what metric? Or are you just saying just wins?
Total yards, touchdown to
No,
turnover.
he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No,
Let me
he's
finish.
not.
Let me finish.
No,
Touchdown to turnover ratio.
no,
And
he's not.
Jared Goff?
Bro, I now that I ain't even got to Google, but I will just to have my
What
support
you
on
mean
that,
you
bro.
ain't got to?
So you saying in the postseason,
I think Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Jared Goff in the postseason.
based off the metrics of total yards,
And
TD
turnovers.
ratio, and turnover.
Let me see. And he has a Super Bowl MVP. I mean, that matters.
Having a Super Bowl, like again, my issue with the
That
Eagles,
does.
bro, fans, bro,
And he's been in
yeah,
two
yeah,
Super Bowls, which
I
is
do,
already
I
hard.
do agree that Jalen Hurts can be disrespected, and I think that he's a top 10 quarterback.
Top 10 is
I'm
disrespectful.
not putting him in no top
Top
five
10
and
is
top three when
disrespectful.
you're not top five
Top
and top
10 is
three.
still disrespectful.
But what you mean? He's not even top five in any of these categories in the last 3 years, bro. So what, I'm just trying to
Not
understand.
total yards.
I get you saying total yards, bro. But you, if
Yes.
I get you saying total yards, bro, and you
Uh-huh.
talking about that times period, bro. But you talking, I'm talking about from since you won, bro. Let's just say the last 3-4 years, bro. You're not top five. I think that argument of that extra year does help him by putting it at 2021. But I'm pretty sure, and I'm damn sure, if I put that bitch at 2022 or 2023, he's not going to be in there. And the low and the quick, like, the more you go down, the more he's going to go down,
What?
bro.
Hold on. What do you think he was on in 2021? 2021 was his first year. Let me see what he did in 2021. 2021, bro. He only passed for.
I bet you the same stats ain't gonna be the
Oh, okay,
same.
okay. Dang, I didn't know. Mm,
That's what I'm saying. I think that really helps him get the edge because he's only beating those other people in front of him by less than 1,000 yards. If you take away that, and again, it does discredit him because of 2021. But if you say, oh, he played a full season in
He only threw
2022,
for 3,100 in 2021. Like, is that what we beefing about? The 3,100 passing in 2021? It ain't like
so
that. 2021 is carrying the weight for the total yards.
but it is though. He's beating four other people by less than 1,000 yards. So if you're talking about just
3,100 passing yards is what you beefing
man, you
about?
kind of going back. We playing ping pong on the shit, bro. So right now you saying he's top five in total yards, and I'm letting you know, bro.
Yes.
He's not top five in any of these categories in the regular season when it comes to the last 3 to 4 years, bro. Since winning the Super Bowl, bro.
Pretty sure he's still top five rusher, ain't he? Am I tripping?
Yeah, look, you gotta show me
In the
something, but
last
now I
3
gotta
years,
stop.
in 2022, he's not a top five rusher. His All Pro year, he probably was top five in passing as well when he threw for 3,800. Maybe
But
he might
he's
have been
never,
like
he's never.
seven. Like, what are we? And he was probably number one in total yards that year, or number two
Nah.
in 2022. His All Pro year.
Let's go. Let's go
So why
from
was
what?
he All
Now I
Pro,
gotta
Larry?
hit Google up, huh?
Why was he All Pro in 2022?
No, I give him the All Pro year. I
But
give
why
him the
was
All
he?
Pro
Why
year.
was he All Pro? Why was he then? If you say he didn't pass or run,
What was? I never said he didn't, bro. If you going off
you
of the
just
20,
I'm not
what
only
did
going
I
off
say?
of that. 2023 is where he balled out, and then 2024 he won the Super Bowl.
But I'm trying to tell you, bro. Literally again, he's not top five in any of these categories, bro. When you talking about per year, bro. I know you saying total yards, bro, but when you looking at this shit right here, bro, from 2022 all the way through 2027, bro.
Uh-huh.
Since 2022 to 2027, bro. This man is nowhere. Man, I'm not even gonna argue this dumb shit. This
For
man ain't
what?
even on the list, bro.
For
Like
what?
when you
Passing?
total yards, bro. Like, like I'm even confused by why we
No.
even
Why are
discussing.
you saying so? Why do you think that is? Just asking.
Why what?
Hold on. Let me fact check you because that's a little.
Bro.
Or pull it up, or send it to me, and I'll pull it up. I ain't gonna hold you because I'm really confused why you think that 21 season is what's carrying it when he didn't have that much. It's like how was 21 doing that? He threw for 3,100. Like what are you thinking? Like how? I'm really lost. You feel me? Like I just don't get that.
I gotta get my. Let me get these numbers right for your ass.
You said like you feel me?
All right, so if we going from 2020 total yards, 2022, all the way to 2027, you remember how your boy went from five? He went from five to damn near 10.
Damn near. Where was he land at? 8, like 7 or 8.
He landed at nine.
Who's the 8 above him? Just want to know.
Jared Goff, Kirk Cousins, Geno Smith, Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
Kirk
How
Cousins
you
above
go
him
from
from
five again? You
2020.
and we talking total yards and then these top five, these top
You
10,
sure Kirk
only
Cousins?
one of them is a runner.
I'm not gonna lie. You sure Kirk Cousins is above from 2022 to 2026? Kirk Cousins,
I
I don't
mean,
think done started enough. Has he even been a starter? Where did he play at?
that makes your situation even worse. Again, my boy, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Look,
Oh,
let me see
you
how I flip this bitch around. Let me flip this
capping,
bitch
bro. You
around.
capping,
I
bro.
don't like what I got a cap for.
Bro, what? Oh, look at Kirk Cousins numbers now. There's no way, bro. He threw for 2,000 in
I mean,
2023,
what they say, numbers don't lie, bro.
1,000 in 2025. Like,
Is
how?
this right? Like, is
I'm
this
looking
flip
up
right?
Kirk Cousins right now. Hold on, let me see.
Is this looking right, bro? Is it reversed? I'm dead ass. Is this reversed? Is it hard to read?
What does it say? Let me read what it says on the thing. Patrick Mahomes accounted for. Move it over. The most yards. Is it talking about?
We got total yard leaders from 2022. Oh shit, I'm tripping.
Yes.
You caught me on that one. My fault, brother. My fault, brother.
I'm like, what is he
Hey, look,
counting?
and I was being sincere, bro. I wasn't trying to do you no way, dog. But
Huh.
okay. So from 2022 to 2026, bro.
He's 6. Sure, 6. Wow.
Lamar up there, Baker up there. Look how much
But
he
he,
about,
but,
bro.
but but watch this, watch this.
But
Okay.
he's not.
Oh my gosh, he's 6. He's not top 5, and he's way better than them in the playoffs. And he's way better than them in the playoffs. So where do we go with that? He's way better than Justin Herbert. He's way better than all them other guys in the playoffs. Nah. Come back here. Come back here. Come on now, flip the screen. I want to see the
Well,
screen.
hold on,
Wait,
flip.
no,
I'm
flip
for
the
the
screen.
flip it, bro. I'm for the flip it. All right, what's your question, bro?
Yeah, he's
They put
he's.
the Michael Jordan face up for you, dog.
Hold on.
I bet you I understood your question, but there's no results. Sorry, Jalen. But yeah, man, bro, just kind of staying on topic with the shit, bro. Jalen is not a top five. I get the total yards conversation, bro, but when we
And the
talking
playoffs
about
conversation.
the playoffs does matter, but you know, when you looking at stats, I don't know what his playoff stats were, bro. I'm
So
pretty
how are
sure he
you?
wasn't top. I'm
Nah,
pretty sure
nah,
he
nah,
wasn't.
nah, nah. He was better than all them other guys you were talking about. Yeah, look him up.
Let me run my stats up.
Yeah. Win loss
NFL
record, pass, total
playoff
yards, and turnovers. Win
playoff
loss, total yards, and turnovers.
playoff total yards since what 21.
I don't care, bro.
All right, we'll go 22.
I don't, yeah, we don't care.
QB.
You gotta watch out, bro. Stat music will be a little funny there, but we can literally just look up names. I'll look up names and
I
look.
wish you did, cause bro, I'm straight off the dome with this shit, bro.
Okay, no problem. Let me see. Jared Goff playoff stats.
They don't got a way where you can just look at all of this at one time.
And in 10 games, 2,400 passing yards, 9 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He's 5-5 in the postseason. Okay, so let's go up a little bit higher, right? Let's do Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson playoff stats. He has 1,700 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He has 4 fumbles lost, 3 touchdowns rushing, and 579 rushing yards. So he has more fumbles than rushing touchdowns. So total, he has 13 touchdowns and 11 turnovers, Lamar Jackson. And he has about 2,300 total yards. Cool. Let's look up Josh Allen. Josh Allen numbers ain't too bad, but if you know, you know. Josh Allen playoff stats.
So what I'm gonna do is, since this gonna be a lot faster, since now you got me working on my work computer, I'm gonna go because I got the passing stats up, and Jalen Hurts is nowhere near to be there.
Boy, this man got. I know that ain't what I'm thinking. He got 14 fumbles in the playoffs. Ain't no way. Yeah, Josh Allen got 14 fumbles in the playoffs and 6 interceptions. So anytime they look up his passing, they be like, he's 29-6. He got 14 fumbles. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So in the playoffs, Josh Allen is 8-7, 3,900 passing yards, 700 rushing yards. So he got about 4,600 total, right? Let's say 4,700 total. But he got 20 turnovers to 29 touchdowns. So his touchdown to interception ratio is straight dog water, bro. Let's do Matthew Stafford. And you know turnovers matter for the playoffs. Matthew Stafford playoff stats. He has 3,900 passing, 25 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. I
All
don't know.
right, so I'm ready now, bro. I'm ready now.
Mhm.
All right, so
Yeah, total.
postseason. Let me get that up there for you, my boy. All right, so NFL quarterback total yards leader from 22 to 27, right? Jalen Hurts is not on the top five list, bro. For passing yards, and just in general.
I know that because I know he's
Okay,
not top
so
five in
boom.
passing.
So boom. But we're gonna compare him to the ones that's on this list. I'm gonna say everybody name that's active before I get to Jalen Hurts, right?
You talking about in
Oh, and Pat
passing?
and I'm gonna do Russian too. I'm gonna do Russian too. No, no,
No. Oh my god, we already talked about this though. You
but you're
really?
saying postseason.
Yeah. I'm talking about total yards in the postseason to total touchdowns to
It's
turnover
that means
ratio.
not pulling them up as a package. So instead of just
Bro,
going one by one,
we just
I'm
looked them up. I'm telling you, Josh Allen shit is dog water. Lamar Jackson's dog water.
so hold
Jared
on.
Goff.
So
When I
you
look
saying
up
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts
Hurts,
has more total yards?
I'm saying his touchdown to turnover ratio is way better, and that matters in the playoffs in the postseason. And his numbers ain't dog water either. But I'm about to pull them up for you right
You
now.
just said I don't even know what we doing here right now, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro, because I'm not really understand at the point. So because we
Josh
don't.
Allen has 29, like 20, let's say 25 or better total touchdowns in the playoffs, but 20 turnovers. 20 turnovers. So that negates Josh Allen. He's not a great playoff performer. Lamar Jackson turnover to touchdown ratio is trash as well. He has more fumbles than rushing touchdowns. So that negates Lamar Jackson in the playoffs as well. Do you follow what I'm saying? So let's keep going. Matthew Stafford numbers is pretty solid, and I had Matthew Stafford above Jalen Hurts. Now, can we get to Jalen Hurts and see what his total touchdown to turnover ratio is in the playoffs and his playoff stats? Let me see.
I'll say this, bro.
Just
When it comes to winning with Jalen Hurts, I'll
no,
give him
no, we're
top
gonna.
five. I'll give him top five. But I'm not giving him. I'm not giving him top five quarterback, and I can base that just off of just regular season accolades. I can base that off of a better of regular season and postseason. Yes, a lot of people don't make it to the postseason. I will say the road to the postseason is a lot harder in the AFC than it is in the NFC. Just the amount of talent that's there. I feel like
The NFC is a way better conference than the AFC, but we
I
can
think
go.
there's better. I think there's better teams in the NFL, but in the NFL and the NFC, but I feel like the competition is a lot harder for people like Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Lamar Jackson to get out of. And I know this is going to boost Patrick Mahomes up because again they got to go through Pat. They got to go see each other.
Let me tell you
Everybody
why
plays each other. Jalen's not really playing. You know what I'm saying? Too
he's
many
not playing.
people.
Who
Like what I'm saying, if you're comparing it like to his
he
other
plays
peers,
Matthew Stafford, who's a top
and
five quarterback, and then
right,
he
and
played
Matthew
and then
Stafford
he
is going to
played
be
Patrick
better than
Mahomes,
him,
and then he had to
and
play Patrick Mahomes. And Matthew Stafford,
Ma-
what?
Matthew Stafford is better than Jalen Hurts.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with having him too. And Patrick Mahomes, but he's beat Patrick Mahomes. I think he has a better win loss against Patrick Mahomes and Matthew Stafford than they do against him
But you're
in the
talking about in the
playoffs.
play. You not in the.
They're
It's
one
no
on one in the
way.
playoffs, and
Right.
Jalen
So
Hurts is
why would you?
undefeated.
Why
He's
would you use
undefeated
a
against
stat? Why
Matthew
would you use
Stafford.
a stat like that? Why would you use a stat like that? The stat
Like
is going
what?
to be more. The stat is going to be more comp because only time they would play each other would be in the Super Bowl.
What I'm saying
When
is
does
them
an
boys came and get
NFC
them
team
boys
play an
came and
AFC
get.
team?
He played Patrick Mahomes twice. He's 1-1. Josh Allen came and beat him. Lamar
My
can't even
whole
beat him.
my whole point, bro. That's what I'm trying to get
But Jalen
ready to.
Hurts can
That's what
beat
I'm.
him.
Huh?
But Jalen Hurts can beat him. Joe Burrow can beat him. But Josh Allen
Again.
can't beat him.
So does that make Joe Burrow better than Jalen since he can't beat him?
Joe Burrow doesn't have an All Pro or hasn't been to 2 Super Bowls or have a Super Bowl MVP. So why would
He's
he
been
be
to he
better?
been to the Super Bowl on his first attempt.
You said what?
He been to the Super Bowl on his first attempt.
What do you mean first attempt?
He went to the Super Bowl his rookie year. Yeah.
Just because you won the Super Bowl your rookie year, you're better than the guy that went twice and won one and also got an All Pro?
I was asking the question, brother. It's
No,
just no way
absolutely
that
not.
you.
But I'm just
It's
saying, I'm just negating the fact that Pat Mahomes can't be beat in the postseason. He can be beat.
what do you mean they gotta play? These are teams that play each other way more than the C teams.
Bro, Jalen Hurts has like
You
I think he played the Chiefs like 4
You're
times.
talking about we
He's like
talking about
three
two
and
different
one.
divisions, bro. It's no way. I'm trying to tell you off top, bro. Like I feel like this shit
He
kind of
played
rolling
the
a
Chiefs
little
like
bit. It's
4
rolling.
times.
It's rolling a little bit longer than what it should be, bro. And I'll say this here: you can have the total yards from 21, but he's not top five. When
What's your excuse for Josh Allen losing to the Chiefs in the playoffs? What's your excuse? Because he can be beat. Because he's
it's
been beaten before. So
honest, I
give
mean,
me
when we
that
get
logic.
again, because right now we touching an hour and we ain't even got on the second topic, bro. But let's just go make some points, bro, of just saying like why you think that he like you don't. I don't even think you really processing what makes a quarterback a top five quarterback.
From your opinion. It's
From your, I'm
2022, so I
asking you
do.
what in your opinion, bro.
I
Again,
do.
go state, and now we just go from there because we gonna have to jump for a second, bro. Like you know, we on this bitch for an hour right now. So you saying he a top five quarterback? How?
Because he's top in total yards in the regular season, which doesn't matter much to me anyway, but it just negates the fact that he's not a good regular season performer. But that's only 10% for me. He's a great postseason performer. He's better than the top 5 in postseason performing, besides maybe Patrick Mahomes and Matthew Stafford, which I negated, which I put above him anyway. He's better than Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen in the postseason. I've already kind of like said that, and I pulled up the numbers that you kind of just ignoring, but he's better in the postseason than them as well. And he's been to 2 Super Bowls and has a Super Bowl MVP. He has an All Pro. Josh Allen has 1 or 2 All Pros and an MVP. Cool, but how? What would you say Joe Burrow is better than him? Dak Prescott, all these guys that you name after, how are they better
Because
besides
because
regular season?
because they're better. Literally they're better quarterbacks, bro. That's my whole thing. My whole take on Jalen, bro. Again, I like that he wins, bro, and I'm not
I haven't
negating the
brought
fact
up
that he's a
winning
dual
yet.
threat.
I haven't
But
brought up that he's top 2, like he's number 2 in winning percentage. I haven't brought it because I'm not bringing up that. I'm bringing up personal stats because I don't want the
exactly.
argument to
So
be like
so
he's
if
the
you're
winner.
so how many times the Bengals go to the playoffs? So how can you say he's better than Joe Burrow if they haven't made it to the playoffs?
I mean that's almost even more of an argument. That's
But that's what
almost
you, but
even like
that's why regular season matters, bro. And I know you laughing at it, but it's just like, bro, it's a team game.
you said
So it's
anybody can ball in the regular season. You said that earlier, and we negated
when
that.
did I say that?
You said I said, bro, Jalen Hurts balled out in the regular. You said Baker Mayfield. A lot of guys balled out and took the team to the playoffs in the regular season. I said, I know. That's why it doesn't matter as much because anybody can do it. We're talking about the cream of the crop, Larry. There has to be a separator.
Right, but you also got to take in the fact that of the team. It's not like this nigga. I mean, this man Jalen is goddamn just leading the pack like that, bro. I think those stats that you say make him a top 10 quarterback and also make him a franchise quarterback, but doesn't make him a top five quarterback because I can never call you a top five quarterback if in quarterback stats, bro, you don't perform in the
What is
top
quarterback
5%.
stats to
We're
you?
talking passing yards, bro. Again, you can. Yes, I'm gonna always say that because you're a quarterback. That's what you're supposed to do. It's a passing lead, my boy. I'm not gonna take away the fact that you're a dual threat, but when I'm looking at your stat and you're doing less than 3,000 yards, you're doing just at 3,000 yards when motherfuckers are throwing for 5,000 yards, bro. Of course, I'm gonna weigh them better because now you're talking about attempts, you're talking about interceptions, you're talking about completions. Then you also talking about total. I mean, then you talk about yards, bro. When we talking about the quarterback, we talking about the quarterback specific, the position of the quarterback. That's touchdown interception ratio. That's total yard passing yards. That's also talking about decision making, the QB yard under pressure. That's all that, bro. And he's not top five in QBR. He's not top five under pressure. He's not top five. And when you looking at the attempts too, my boy, he don't even pass the ball. His volumes are very low. So for me to concede you a top five and let alone a top three, bro, you have to be at least putting up the volumes to compare, bro. The reason why I didn't win freshman of the year because I didn't get a lot of volume, but I was leading the Big South in fucking yards per catch.
And I
You
got a
gotta
whole
have you have to have the volume to support that, bro.
So you value that more than how they do in
I'm
in the
valuing the
playoffs.
quarterback position. When I get a quarterback, I need a quarterback to throw the ball. I need a quarterback to take care of the ball. I need a quarterback to make good decisions. You
And
did what I'm
and
saying? The ability
you're
to run is a plus, bro, and that's not running away from the argument, my boy.
you
Because again, you're gonna have less interceptions than I am if I throw the ball more than you do. I'm gonna have
bro,
more
learn how
passing
to
yards than you.
run.
I'm gonna have more touchdowns than you. I'm gonna have
That's
more
the
passing
God given
touchdowns.
talent they have, Larry. That's the
That
God
is
given
true,
talent
but
they have.
when you consider his rushing, when you say his total yards, bro, I mean his total touchdowns, bro, you're talking about 1 yard, 2 yard, 3 yard, 5 yard. Again, that's why I led with, bro. If you take away the tush push, that shit's just wraps. That shit's
And I just
GG's,
said
bro.
Pat Mahomes and Joe Burrow got a bunch of 1 yard, 2 yard passing
They're
touchdowns.
passing touchdowns, bro. They're passing touchdowns. I'm
But
not
the
saying
little
that there's
flicks,
a
but them little flicks and
no,
stuff.
but that's not the whole thing, bro. You talking about how they
That's
got
not.
down the field, bro.
And
They
Jalen
didn't get
Hurts
down
whole
the field because
touchdowns.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. They didn't get down the field because of Jalen Hurts, bro. You guys got a good offensive
He
lineman and a
leads the
good
league
run
in
game.
deep ball touchdowns, but he doesn't get the ball
That
downfield.
part may be true, my boy. That part may be
But
true
he
on
don't get the
deep
ball
ball.
downfield.
Okay, but that means you threw the ball more. You got more completions downfield, bro. That don't mean you could have did three of them bitches in the game, bro. You don't mean you the best of deep ball thrower, bro. When you talk about getting down the field and putting yourself in position, bro, you talking about a tush push that's turning into touchdowns that you are equating to yes, they do hold weight, bro. But you're not gonna tell me that
Sure.
the
Okay.
the
What you're saying is passing is the only stats that you look at for a quarterback in
if you take
totality,
away the tush
and
push,
that's
bro, you
just
take a
ridiculous.
if you take away the tush push, point blank, period, my boy. If you
And
take away the tush push, that
I
takes away
have,
his touchdowns.
I have
That
sat
takes
news.
away his touchdowns. Yes or no? Fuck it. I'm gonna run the stats. I'm gonna run the stats, bro. Cause
You don't
nah,
like the tush push, but can we negate all the little tosses to Travis Kelsey and
it's
all the
a
little nuts
passing.
routes?
It's way more of a difficult level, bro. I still gotta throw you the ball. You're
You
talking
think
about
you
some
think you
one
think you
off.
think you
You're
think it's
talking
harder?
about
You
one
think the
offs,
tush push?
bro.
I think the tush push is way harder. I
How is
think
the tush push way harder when all you got
because
to
all
do is just
quarterbacks
put
can't
your
do
head?
it. I think it's way stronger. All quarterbacks
You
can't
don't
do it.
need nothing but to move forward, bro.
Your only argument, I ain't gonna lie, and I haven't put up nothing that I have. Just to be
I'm
fair,
about, I'm about to pull
I
up
haven't
the
put. I got like a list of
how
things, and I
many
also literally
tush
have an NFL
pushes,
editor that only does NFL
how
research, but
many
I'm not gonna
tush
put it up.
pushes,
But
how many tush pushes does Jalen have?
why does that even? You're still arguing the point that you haven't negated. Negate the fact that a
How
tush
is
push
that
is just
negating the fact, bro? When you're talking about touchdowns, when I'm talking about if I know top five quarterbacks that are throwing more yards than you, completing more passes than you, and also scoring more touchdowns than you, and come
they're
on, bro,
better.
how can
Okay,
you
okay,
not be
okay.
better?
You're right, bro. Regular season passing yards is
Not everybody make
bump
it
the
to the
postseason.
playoffs, bro. And then you also
That's
talk
because
about
them, bro. This is such a. You said earlier, and this is what I mean by it's common sense, but I don't know how you keep missing this, bro. You said a lot of people can ball in the regular season and get the team to the postseason. You said that. So how is that the
my
only?
prime example. My prime example
How is
right
that
now.
the
Hold on. My
main
prime
determining
example can
factor
be
for
just
you
like this here.
before we doing the cream of the
If
crop?
you look at the
How do you do
NFC, if
that,
you look at the
Larry?
NFC South,
How
bro.
you keep?
If you
How do
look
you
at
do
the
that?
NFC South, bro, when you got four teams that are trash and a team that wins 8 games gets into the playoffs, bro, you didn't fucking ball out. You just better in your division. That don't make you ball out.
What
To
I'm
get in the
saying
playoffs, you can get in the playoffs and be the sorriest of your group. But if you
is
win your
that
division,
Prescott? Is that
if you win
Prescott
your
better than Jalen Hurts?
yes,
Why?
if we're talking about
Regular
just
season passing yards.
if we're
That's
talking
the
about
whole
you
argument.
said
That's the
quarterback,
only
bro.
thing that you
You said
have.
quarterback. Oh, he's a
That's the
quarterback.
only
What
thing that
else?
you have. That's my whole point. Your
Why
whole
does it not
argument.
matter, bro?
Your whole okay. Excuse me. Okay,
If
I'll let you
you
finish.
know what?
I'll let you finish. Your
Because
whole
we go.
basis is just regular season passing yards for these arguments, and it just doesn't make sense because
We're
that's not how
talking
you
about
judge the cream of the
quarterback, bro. We're
crop.
talking about quarterback. Whether you make it to the playoffs or you not, bro, you're still a quarterback in the regular season, just like you are in the passing season. I
And you
mean, in the
value that
postseason.
more than how they perform in the
I just
postseason for the
value
cream
you
of the crop.
performing at the position, bro. How can I give you MVP if you didn't perform in either one? You can still win MVP. If that's the case, why don't the Browns go to the Super Bowl every year? Miles Garrett win that bitch every year. He the defensive player of the year.
That's different because it's
How
completely
is it
different.
not different, bro? I mean, how is
Because
it different?
name
I'm
an
just saying you
MVP
can
on
still be
offense and
good.
name
I'm
an
just
MVP
saying
on offense that don't make the playoffs and get MVP. You know it's different.
my
Let's
whole
not be
point,
fair
bro. So okay then. So if
because
that's
it's
the case,
different.
I
Defense, you
don't
can
think you
get
really
defensive
hearing what you're
MVP.
saying, bro.
Defense, you can get defensive MVP without making the playoffs. Yes, because it's defense.
And
On
you can win
offense,
offensive player without winning.
and we
Without
know
winning.
MVP is mostly a quarterback award, brother. And
Okay.
you
We're
have to make
talking
the playoffs to
MVP
get
is
it.
the most valuable player, bro. That's in the
Yes.
whole league, bro. That's comparing you to your peers. That's comparing you to your position, and that's all
Mm-hmm.
comparing you to the rest of the league, my boy. So if I'm better than if I'm playing quarterback, and I look at okay, if I'm gonna define my quarterback, what kind of quarterback I want? Okay, let's just say We're just gonna say a generic quarterback, a quarterback who should be able to throw the fucking ball, right? That's the quarterback position, to pass the ball, right? To have the ability to run is a
No.
plus. That being able to pass as a quarterback defines you as a quarterback, bro.
For you. That's for
That's for
you.
anybody. The receiver
No.
supposed to catch the
In
ball. The
2026,
running
and
back
that's
supposed
why I
to
have
run the
in
ball. Listen
2026.
to me.
That's
Listen to me. Listen
no,
to me.
no.
The
Let me.
quarterback passed
I'm
the
gonna let you
ball.
go. Then you
The
don't let me
run
go.
no. Listen to me. The running back runs the ball. The receiver catches the ball. The quarterback passed the ball. If
Yeah.
the quarterback can run, that makes it a plus. If the receiver can block and run fast, that makes it a plus. If the running back can catch, that makes it a plus. But if you, how good are you at your position at its origin of what it's supposed to be, bro? And
Yes,
when
you're
it
stuck in
comes
the
to the
50s. I
origin of
agree.
that
Yes,
position,
I agree. You're
when it
stuck in the
comes to the
50s of the
origin
origin. You're
of
stuck in the
that
50s.
position.
It's 2026. You're stuck in the 50s. I agree. Back then,
So why
quarterbacks
are you
wasn't.
trying to
They
debate
have
me?
a whole
Why
different
are you trying
ability
to talk to
now.
me and
Look at the
tell me? But no,
yards.
I'm still making my point. So why, if you understand that's the origin
Oh,
and the game has changed, my
that's,
boy, why are
yes, the
you
game
trying
has
to debate?
changed.
So why are you trying to debate me at a position when your quarterback is not performing in any of the pack, bro? If you look at the top 10 passers in the league for the last 3-4 years, you won't find Jalen Hurts. When you look at passing
Great
touchdowns, you
question.
won't find Jalen Hurts.
So once again, is Kirk Cousins a top 20 quarterback all time for you because he's top 20 in passing yards and his numbers are great?
Kirk Cousin?
Yes.
I have to think on that. Give me something more real, something that I can really answer and say,
Kirk
yeah.
Cousins is Kirk
No,
Cousins
man,
a top 20 quarterback?
I'm not doing 20, bro,
He's
because that can be
top in the.
fishy, bro.
Thank you. And I always say that this is where y'all get inconsistent. He's top in the stats that you
Because
write, but he's not top 20.
I can easily say yeah, but then when you got to look at most shit that come with it, bro.
Like what?
I don't know, turnovers.
His turnovers is low. He ain't a high turnover
Well,
guy.
then if that's the case, then hell yeah.
Kirk Cousins is a top 20 quarterback
Top 20 in the NFL
all time.
of all time. Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's too far out there, bro.
But
Like
he's not. But the stats
that
that you're talking
requires some
about,
detail, bro. We
bro,
talking
bro,
about
bro.
a small sample size.
Look at the stats
That
that you're
may
talking
one
about all time. Look up
bro.
his
All
stats,
time
bro.
is big, bro. Like all time is big, bro.
By what you said, this is what you're
You
saying,
talking about
Larry.
all time when you talking about a small sample size of a career, bro. You talking about 5 years or less, bro. I'm not
You
understanding.
you said passing yards, passing touchdowns, and things like that. Pass complete. You
So
know
so
he's like
so so
top.
let me get
He's
this then.
top
Let
in
me get
all
this.
those,
I'll
bro.
say this then. I'll say this then. I'll stand on this. How about this here? If he is top 20 in passing yards and top 20 and touchdowns, then yes, I'll stand on it.
And you don't feel like, and be honest, you don't feel like that's you purposely being inconsistent because you don't feel like that.
Where's the inconsistency, bro? But that's what I'm
Is
saying.
he a top 20
But
quarterback
that's what
though?
but that's what I'm
To
saying, bro.
you, is he a top 20
We
quarterback?
need again. We diverting, bro. We're hour and 23, and we still trying to debate a person who's not even top 5 in the category for the last 3-4 years, bro.
But Kirk Cousins is a top 20 all time.
Then that's what it is, then, my boy. I just know Jalen Hurts not a
You
top
don't feel
5
like that puts a
quarterback,
chink
bro.
in your armor for
I
the
feel like we
argument?
should stay on topic, bro, and talk about these 5 quarterbacks that's
It's
above
I'm
your
showing how
quarterback.
you're inconsistent though, bro. You don't feel like
Where's
that's
the inconsistency, bro?
you don't feel like it's a chink in your armor saying that Kirk Cousins is a top 20 all time quarterback. You don't think that's a chink in your armor, Larry?
In it, but I don't have enough like to look back on it to be like that, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I don't want to stand on something that I haven't really looked into, bro. But if you telling me that he's top 20 in passing yards and top 20 in touchdowns, then okay.
And you're willing to stand on that just because of that reason. And
What
you don't
other
feel
reason
like
would
that's
I
a
have
chink
to
in your
support me, bro?
you have to thank you. You have to go into playoff success,
No, you would
accolades, and
have
all
to
those
go.
things
You would
that
have to.
matter, Larry.
You would have to go because there's other court. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's such a finicky thing, bro. It may fit this
Thank you. You have
conversation.
to you have
No,
to
it's not
consider
even. It's
everything.
not even postseason. Because when I'm talking quarterback, I'm talking quarterback. I'm talking about the position of itself, bro. Because
I
again,
guess
if
I've
I'm
spent
not
all
going,
the time
if you
considering
top
quarterbacks
20 in
being
passing yards and somebody else
inconsistent.
got 5,000 yards more than you and he a rusher, then I'm gonna say he better, bro. Come on, like that's not something that I'm really to stand on. But if you want to force my hand and say yeah, okay, then I'll say no. To be honest with you, because there's more dual threat quarterbacks that don't put up as much passing yards but have more of a conversion on that. That'll say yeah, that's a 20. That's top 20. But again, bro, we spending too much time on a person who's middle of the pack stats, bro. He got low volume. He don't throw the ball enough. He don't like.
Sure,
Yes, he may take care of the ball enough when you look in that ratio, but it's easy to
sure.
do 24-7, my nigga.
You're right, bro. So let me guess. Like all you got to do for you is ball out in the regular season, which you said a lot of people can do, but that's
I'm
your
just saying,
standard.
being a quarterback, my boy. If you're gonna be a top 5 passer in the league for the last 3-4 years, okay, that's something to consider. If you're throwing up also 20 plus, 30 plus touchdowns, that's something really to consider.
He
Now, if
throws
you
up
make it
20
to the
touchdowns every year, though. He throws up 20 plus touchdowns every
20
year.
is easy.
You just said something that was something. You said the number. You said the number that was good.
Right.
You
He
said
may
it.
be at 20, but you got other people that's at 27, that's at 30, that's at 40, that's at
He's
50.
been at
You talk
25 plus.
he has 25 plus, but look at everybody else that's top 5 above him. You talking about quarterbacks that's throwing for 5,000, 4,000 yards, 3,800 yards, that's doing 30
That's not,
touchdowns, 40 touchdowns, 50 touchdowns. That shit don't weigh more to you?
honestly, bro. Not if
I'm
you
not asking that was rhetorical, bro. Of course it do, bro.
who's
It's
doing?
a quarterback.
Hold on. Who's doing
It's
that?
a
Who's doing that?
quarterback.
You named Pat Mahomes and Matthew Stafford. Who's doing
Matthew
that?
Stafford, Baker Mayfield is doing that.
Oh.
Jared Goff is doing that. Come on, bro. Like that's what I'm just saying.
So let me guess. You really think Baker a better quarterback too? Because he's okay. Regular season
Bro, I
numbers.
think he's a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Yes. Would I prefer Jalen Hurts? Oh, like again, I think Jalen Hurts is a good franchise quarterback, bro, and I think he's a top 10 quarterback.
How
But when
would
we're
you say
talking about the art of just
Jalen?
being when we're talking about just being a quarterback, my boy, come on,
Skelly.
bro.
So you talking about Skelly?
You're not finna tell me you're
My
not
theory is
finna
because you're a
tell me
wide
a
receiver. That
quarterback, bro, that
my
throws under
theory is
3,500, bro,
my
is
theory
fucking
is
better than
because
anybody else, bro.
skilled players look at football from a Skelly point of view. It's like, bro, he balls out as Skelly. Like, oh my gosh.
That's not the same, bro. It's not the same, bro. To be a dual threat is a plus, my boy. I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking that, but I can't compare. If that's like me trying to compare, you know what I'm saying? Because you a running quarterback, you a better quarterback than Matthew Stafford, who's a throwing quarterback, bro. That's not fair.
I think if your total yards and you perform better in the playoffs and you have more accolades, then it's pretty fair to say. But you're
Again,
going to go
bro.
for
He's
just
he's not he's
passing.
not he doesn't have more accolades than Josh Allen. Well, he's not a better quarterback than Josh Allen, bro. He's not a better
You see how
passer
you
or
walk that back? Hold on. You see how you walk that back, though?
again,
You
I'm gonna
see how
say
you
that and
walk
make
that
sure
back?
it fits. Okay, he's not a better quarterback than Josh Allen. Josh
Because of
Allen has
passing
more
regular
yards
season.
and passing and on the ground. He's not a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson, bro. Who's 2-time MVP, bro. That's
Because
most
you don't
valuable
care
player in
about
the
the regular.
league, bro.
You don't care
So
about
he's
the
not better. He's
postseason.
not better than Patrick
You
Mahomes,
don't
who's a
care about
Super
the
Bowl
postseason.
champion, bro. He's not better than Joe Burrow, bro. Like,
You
come
see how
on.
for Patrick Mahomes, you brought a Super Bowl champion, but for the other quarterbacks, you didn't bring up
Because
no
he had
playoff
because
performances.
Patrick Mahomes not only has the yards, he has the ring.
And Jalen Hurts has the total yards in the ring.
Jalen Hurts doesn't have these fucking bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit may fit for this. That's a sticky one, bro. And I hear what you're saying
How is it sticky though? Like I'm really like
because you're talking about total yards, bro, and you talking about as if
contribution to their offense. Yes.
you're when I'm comparing a Joe Burrow who has these amount of yards and Jalen Hurts has, let's say, 500 or 700 yards more. When all I do is pass and you can do run and pass, nigga, that make you a better quarterback? Fuck no, that just make me a.
Why? I think this is a wide receiver and you coming out just because you like the ball to be in the air. But as an offensive guy that doesn't have to get the
I'm
ball,
saying the
I'm telling
quarterback
you,
of it.
he's
I'm just saying
contributing.
the quarterback of his origin, bro. Like again, bro, you can't. It's nothing
It's
elite, bro. To be
2026.
considered a top 5 is considered some level of eliteness. What is elite about Jalen?
I think he's he's definitely elite clutch
What
guy.
is elite about Jalen,
He's
bro? That's
clutch.
to tell me
He's
everything.
elite in clutch.
What the fuck?
Yes, he's way more
What
clutch than
Bryce
all the
Young more clutch than that boy? If you want to talk about clutch, come on, bro.
guys. He's sliding.
Come
You
on,
just did a
bro.
lot of crazy stuff.
I'm
Like
just saying, bro.
literally.
If to be top 5, bro, you have to be
Do
elite.
you want to
What is
pull a
elite
game winning?
about you?
Do you want to bring up
No,
game
I
winning
want you to
drives and
tell
fourth
me
quarter
what is elite.
comeback?
If I
Do
ask
you
you, if
want to
I
bring
ask
up
you off,
game winning drives and
do
fourth
this
quarter
here for me.
comeback?
Do practice this for me right
Game
here.
winning
If
drives
I
and
say,
fourth quarter
if I
comeback.
say,
Do you want to
if
bring
I
that
say,
up?
listen, if
That's
I say,
pretty much a
listen, bro.
clutch stat. Like
I say, listen, my boy. I say, listen to this.
wow.
If I say, what's elite about
That
Patrick
Bryce
Mahomes?
Young.
What's elite about Patrick Mahomes?
He wins in the big moments in the postseason.
That's it.
I mean, that's why he is known to be clutch.
I'm not talking clutch. I said, what makes you elite?
Definitely his postseason because he's been trash dog water in the regular season the last couple of years. His
He
postseason is why he's number one.
he's really not on all of that when it comes to the postseason. But go on, bro. When you talking about just numbers and shit
Guys,
like
I'm
that,
not
bro,
gonna lie.
there's
Y'all
game.
tapping in the
Look,
chat saying that
I'm
he's
not trying to
big
see.
enough.
Look, you trying to turn
I
it,
don't
bro.
know.
Again,
You saying
see
Pat
that's.
Mahomes ain't that good in the playoffs?
I didn't say. I said you trying to make it seem like he. Listen, my boy. What's elite about Pat?
Everything.
Everything, right?
Sure.
What's elite about Lamar?
Regular season.
What's elite about him? What's his attribute,
He
bro?
balled out in the regular season.
What's his attribute,
I'm
bro?
telling you, like he can pass and run in the regular season. That's when he can do it at a high level, at a
What's
good
elite
rate.
at a high level? Okay, so
In the
his
regular season.
ability to run and be a playmaker is
In the
elite, right?
regular season, yes.
So his playmaking
In the
ability is
regular
elite,
season,
right?
let's be very
So
clear.
his playmaking ability is elite, right?
I mean, yes, in the regular season.
Yes or no?
In the regular season,
Is
yes.
he elite? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the elite about
He's a
Josh
two-time
Allen?
MVP.
What's the elite about Josh Allen? The same thing for Lamar Jackson,
Nah,
right?
no, it ain't not the same. Just the big arm, maybe. Just the big arm.
Okay, well that's okay for sure.
Maybe just the
We'll
big
take the big
arm.
we'll take the
He has
big
an
arm.
MVP. He has an MVP. He has an
There's
MVP. He
four
has an MVP.
there's four
And I got to be real. He has an MVP.
there, there's our okay. There's 4 people already you done named that have eliteness. What's elite about Stafford?
I think he's clutch. I
What
think
else?
Stafford a gunner too. He clutched though. Stafford 4-4 game on the line. Stafford one of the guys you don't retreat.
Let me help you
That's
out.
why Stafford's number 2 for me for real. That's why I
Okay
don't
then.
have Lamar and Josh above Stafford because I think Stafford is more of a threat to in the
You
peak
see
of
how
his
you got
peak.
more to add to the conversation when it comes to describing the eliteness of other players?
Yes, and I can do the same with Jalen Hurts.
You cannot. He's not an elite rusher. He's not an elite
He's
passer.
absolutely a elite
He's
rusher.
no, he's not. No, he's not.
He's top in rushing
He's
touchdowns.
not an
He's not an
elite.
elite rusher.
Bro, he's not an elite rusher.
Why would you say that for a quarterback?
Is Josh Allen more of an elite rusher than Jalen?
Sure, yeah, I'm easily
Okay.
saying that.
Is Lamar more of an elite rusher than Jalen?
Yes, that don't mean that he's not elite though. Yeah,
I'm just saying, bro. These are
top
elite. When
3,
you
so he's not elite because he's third.
no, I'm not trying to negate just from that part right there. But when you're talking about other things that contribute, because he's not elite as a rusher, bro. He's not that. He's not
What do
elite
you
as
have
a
to
rusher.
support that besides you just feel like it?
I don't know. Probably missed tackles. I don't know. Probably yards ran like in a
You want
game.
to
I
look
don't know
like
yards
yards?
average. How about yards average? How about yards average? Because you
You
can
want
have
to
a
look
really
up
good
how much
game,
he's
and that can.
ran, bro? He's absolutely up there, bro. This is like kind of common. I'm not even trying to
He's not
troll.
an elite, bro. You can be a good rusher, but to be elite, bro, there has to be a difference, bro.
Seven,
It's
800
hard.
rushing,
It's
700
harder.
yards,
It's hard.
800
It's
yards
hard.
ain't elite for a quarterback.
Huh?
For a quarterback, 700, 800 rushing yards and elite for a quarterback.
Cuz, listen to me when I say this again, bro. You're talking about good, great, and elite, my boy.
Hey, that's just good.
The style of running, bro, is a lot different, bro. That's what makes
You
some
just don't
person
like the
elite, bro.
style.
But
That's
that's
a
what make you elite. If
no.
it's more difficult, if it's more,
Style. That's a joke of an argument.
how is that a joke when I'm faster than you?
Style.
How? And when I say style, he's faster than him. He's more elusive than him.
Jalen Hurts is stronger.
Those are elite attributes. Yeah,
He's stronger. He's the strongest quarterback in the NFL, arguably.
I'm talking about Lamar too.
Yeah. I'm not saying
Okay,
Lamar's not a
okay
better
then,
runner,
bro.
but
So you
Jalen Hurts
talking
is
about
still
it? You
elite.
talking about good and great, my boy? You talking about collecting yards and how you get these yards, bro? If I'm faster than you, more agile and more elusive than you are, I'm better than you. We can have the same yards, but I'm better than you. If you get the same yards, bro, and I get them bitches differently, bro, I'm better than you, bro.
Say it
And it's
again.
going and it's going to come
Say what
down
you
to
just said again.
if I'm breaking more tackles than you, I'm shaking defenders more than you are,
You
right?
said if I'm getting more yards and I'm doing it differently, I'm better than you.
Bro, that's what makes somebody elite, bro.
So why do you not take that same logic to the total yard combo? Because I get more yards differently than you, I'm better.
Look at how they getting. All right, kid. You on some other shit. So again, you can't name what's elite about Jalen other than you saying he's a winner.
Okay, he's an all pro in the Super Bowl MVP. That's rare. That's rare air. Excuse me.
Huh?
That's being an all pro in the Super Bowl MVP as a quarterback. That's not a lot of quarterbacks that done that in the history. So that's one. He's
That
also
don't
top 5 in total yards. You don't value that. You value passing more. That's fine, but he's top 5 in total yards. That's also elite company being top 5 in your offense in total yards for a quarterback, bro. And then after that, then we can get into the whole postseason, which we already done argue back and forth, which you don't care about though. And I'm just confused how you can just sit here confidently and say because a quarterback can pass for more in the regular season, this is what you're doing the argument down to. He's a better quarterback because of that. That's just ridiculous, bro.
No, bro. Again, you keep missing, and I'm ready to shift because again, when you grade in a quarterback, bro, you looking at how well they take care of the ball, how accurate they are, bro,
Passing,
how well they throw the ball, bro.
passing,
You looking at the yards too, bro. Again,
passing.
when okay, that's what the quarterback position is, bro. If I needed a fucking running back, I would get a running back.
It's 2026,
Bro,
bro.
where's everybody in the chat, bro? Somebody say let's move on and what's the point being made right now because he's not top 5 in the last 4 or 5 years, bro, in passing.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and sum it up. He's not top 5 to you because he's not top 5 in passing only in the regular season. And
We're
I'm
talking
saying
about the quarterback position. As the quarterback
only
position,
judging
bro.
quarterbacks by
So
passing in the regular season is ridiculous, Larry.
no,
It's
I'm not just
ridiculous.
saying it. So you define a
Damn.
quarterback. How do you define a quarterback again, bro? Let me just make sure I got this.
Total yards in the regular season.
You define a quarterback by total yards
Why would I not? It's 2026, bro.
because it's a quarterback.
It's 2026. Yes, majority of quarterbacks are dual threat now. Majority quarterbacks now are dual threat. It's 2026. It's not 1950. You're a wide receiver, so I know you want to get the ball. It's 2026. Majority of
It's
quarterbacks now run the ball as well, Larry. And the numbers support that.
I'm gonna keep it all the way being with you, bro.
I'll
Like
pull up the stats
again,
for
when
you
we
just to
talking
get it
about
over with.
we talking about the origin of the position, bro. Jalen Hurts is not
It's
top five in passing
2026,
yards.
bro. I'm not gonna. Okay, no. I'm not gonna talk about the origin when they handed the ball off every play, Larry. On a smarter than that, it's 2026. Let's talk about the way football is today. Majority of quarterbacks are dual threat, so let's not just negate the rushing part. That doesn't
So
make
you
sense
think
to me.
you can make
You
it in
can't.
the league and
You
just
can't
be?
justify
Do
that.
you think you can make it in the league and just be a running quarterback?
No, that's why
So
they just. That's
can
why
you
they
make
just
it
say
in the
rushing
league and
yards.
just be a passing quarterback?
Depending on how good you are, sure.
Can you make it in the league
Yes.
and just be a okay then, bro?
And Jalen Hurts has way more passing than rushing, so let's not act like it's 50-50. That's why. What are you trying to prove here, though?
The whole point is, bro, the position of the position is the position, bro. You need to
Yeah.
pass the fucking ball. You're the quarterback. You need to take care of the ball. You're the quarterback.
Okay.
You need
So
to get us this first
How
down.
long? How
And
long is this logic going to be like this forever? Like no matter,
bro,
even if
anybody,
all the quarterbacks are dual threat, we're just going to keep saying the same logic. 2050, same thing.
Matthew Stafford is dual threat.
No, that's one,
Jared Goff is dual threat.
two.
Baker Mayfield is dual threat.
In the 80s,
Sam Darnold is
in the
dual threat.
80s, they would have called him a scrambler.
We you said today
None of these
is
guys.
Baker Mayfield a dual threat?
Yes, no, that's three.
Okay, is Sam Darnold a dual threat?
No, keep going.
Who else I can go? Is Joe Burrow a dual threat?
Let's say no. Five.
It's not a let's say no because he's not.
That's five.
Like, come on,
Okay.
bro.
You just named five
Who,
people. It's 32. I
I'm
can
trying
name
to
way
think.
more than five. You want me to name way more than five?
But we're talking about guys that are in the top 10, top 5 when it comes to this shit.
Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson,
But
Jalen
listen to
Hurts,
what I just
Justin
gave you,
Herbert,
bro.
like all these guys that y'all be naming are dual threats, guys. All these guys are dual threats. Am I tripping?
Yes, you're tripping, bro.
Josh
But
Allen's not a dual threat. Lamar Jackson's not a dual threat. Patrick Mahomes not a
yeah,
dual threat. That's literally like the first three off of most people.
I agree, bro. But yeah, man, like I said, bro, the quarterback position definitely gonna get judged on, you know what I mean, how many yards they passing, how many touchdowns they throwing, how many interceptions they throwing as well, bro. How well are you under
And
pressure,
that's
bro?
why you have Kirk Cousins in your top 20 because you haven't expanded the thinking.
I
That
ain't even
doesn't
gonna
make
lie.
sense, Larry.
I retract again from the Kirk Cousins top
You
20,
can't
bro, because
you make the logic consistent.
man, again, bro, can we just stay here, bro? I ain't even talking about Kirk Cousins, cuz. I ain't even talking about
You
Kirk Cousins, bro.
so he's not a quarterback.
You're gonna have a hell of a time editing, bro. We are hour and 38 minutes. You still trying to tell me about this, man. If I
Okay.
let me
Since
just
we're
do this. Here.
let's
Let
just
me just do this. Here. Let me do this for the vine. Let me do this for the vine. Top passers NFL. Let me make my position very clear on passing. Okay. Because as the quarterback, you should be passing the ball. Because again, you can make it in the NFL and just be a passer. You can't make it in the NFL and just be a runner. And that's
that's
why
never been a claim, and that's stupid. Like, why are you saying that? Nobody's
you
making that
can't just be.
claim. Total yards means total ball. Why you keep saying this a runner? Why you keep and he only ran for 700 yards? How is 700?
So you
Like,
trying to tell me since
what do you
AP
keep
is a
saying this?
so Derrick Henry and AP who are just you know what I mean, these type of running backs. So Christian McCaffrey is better than AP and Derrick Henry because they
What is
can
there to
catch the
support
ball.
that?
We talking about running backs. We talking about the position and
There's
what I
nothing to
hired your
support
black
that
ass
Christian
for.
McCaffrey is better for his career at all. They have more yards than him. Total yards. They have more total yards than him.
I think you missing my point, my boy. Again, if I'm drafting the running back, I'm drafting the running back with the addition of he can catch. How well can you read this damn line? How can you hit these gaps? Let me just speak for the receiver, bro. Niggas not getting drafted because they can block.
Yes, obviously. And quarterbacks aren't
So why would I?
because they can run. Why are you bringing up this
Why would I judge you solely on?
solely?
Because
Why are you saying solely? What
I
about
mean,
total says solely?
it's because it's an ad. It's an ad to it, bro. The fact that Justin Herbert can run the ball is an addition. The fact that Mahomes can run the ball is an addition. The fact that
Yeah.
Jalen can run the ball is an addition.
Lamar, Josh, Justin. We can keep
That's an
going.
add
Jaden
on.
Daniels.
That's
Like we can keep going with all the court. Drake May, Bo. All
that's
these quarterbacks
Drake May is not
run.
a dual threat,
He
bro.
will run though. Now in
He
2020,
can't.
all
I'm
Quarterbacks
not.
now on
I'm
average run way
all
more
right.
than
You changing it. You
1950s.
changing it. Stay put, my boy.
I'm
Stay put.
staying put.
Again,
Quarterbacks
stay
run
put.
way more today than they did
Did
yesterday.
I deny that?
So why are you not considering that though? Consider that. Consider that
But that
too.
don't because you can run. That don't make you a dual threat.
I'm saying now in times since quarterbacks run way more, you have to incorporate running. It's that simple. It doesn't mean it's the end all be all. It doesn't mean it's the all of it, but you have to consider it, Larry. And I just don't understand how that's
I
difficult.
never said that I don't consider it, but being a better passer in the league weighs more than being a dual threat, bro. I mean, having the ability to run, bro.
And I
If I'm
think
a bet,
I would
if I got
agree
a
with you
quarterback that's
if all things are equal. That means if we have the same playoff success and the same, I would agree with you. But then once we start adding on top of things like playoff success, playoff stats, and everything, that's when it gets murky. And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I agree with that, but again, to be a quarterback, you still have to be a fucking quarterback. Like the playoff, that adds to it. You know what I'm saying? That adds to it. That don't take any. That don't take anything away from Joe Burrow being
So
elite because he don't make it to the playoffs.
say that again.
That don't take away Joe Burrow being elite because he don't make it to the playoffs.
Wow. Okay. I disagree there, but
As,
fine.
as an elite passer, bro. That's what I'm saying. As a quarterback, he's an
Elite,
elite
just being an
quarterback.
elite passer does not make you a good quarterback. And I think you as a wide receiver,
What?
that's what you take. Yeah, just because you're a great passer don't make you a great quarterback.
Okay,
Decision making
you're
matters.
wrong. You're wrong,
How?
sir.
So you don't think decision making matters?
That's good. That's good for the gram right there. That's good for the
How?
gram. That's good for the gram, bro. That's good. That's
How?
good. That's good. That's real good.
So
Good
so
job.
so all you got to be is a great passer, and then you're a great quarterback for you. For you, why this is on wide receiver?
Being a good passer qualifies you as being a good quarterback.
No, that's not the end all be all by any stretch, Larry.
I didn't say
But
that, but
you're
it
a wide
definitely. I said it
receiver.
qualifies you to being a good quarterback.
I don't. What do you mean qualified? You mean like it's a prerequisite? Because I believe
Yeah.
it's a prerequisite. Like you have
Yeah.
to pass
Okay then.
somewhat.
Okay then. So being
But how
being
much
an
does it weigh for you? Is it majority?
but what you said, being an elite passer makes you an elite.
No, I don't think that
Na-
makes you
na-
an elite
na-
quarterback.
Name somebody who isn't.
You think Donovan McNabb's a top 10 all-time quarterback?
Well,
Phillip Rivers?
you think he's an elite passer?
I think Phillip Rivers is. You don't think Phillip Rivers is?
No.
Who's an elite passer for you?
Rodgers,
Winner, but sure. I ain't gonna
Brady,
lie, I have another argument. You know, all top 10 quarterbacks, all of them won a Super Bowl, besides maybe Dan Marino.
and
And
I
that
and
make
I'll
that
get
that's
and I'll give you this here. All damn near. I'll say in the last 10 years, all teams that won a Super Bowl had a top 10 defense.
because that's a requirement for the winning. Absolutely.
That makes you a good team. Oh, that's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. But yeah, man, to your point, yeah, bro. In order to be considered an elite quarterback, bro, you have to at least be a good passer, bro. I mean, a great passer, bro, to be in the top five, bro. And Jalen Hurts is not a top five passer in the league to be considered a top three
That's such
quarterback.
a bad take, bro. That's such a bad take when you say it like
It's not a bad take, bro.
it's an
It's a
awful take,
prerequisite
bro.
because his downfall is always going to be his volume under pressure.
I disagree with the pressure thing too. He's kind of negated that a lot, but we can keep going. And it's numbers to support that, but you can keep going.
Man, this shit here alone, bro. This shit about an hour and 43, bro. Like,
We can get off of, but I just your whole argument. Let's just be very clear.
let's
Is
just be
because
very clear.
they pass better in the regular season. That's why, and you would take those guys just because they pass better in the regular season.
I'll say
It's
this
a
here. And this will
ridiculous
also be
take, bro.
this will also
How
be
is that
really
not
good.
ridiculous? Like I just I
This
understand
will
it's
also
not
be
ridiculous.
listen to me. This will also be good for for the Instagram. I bet if you take any of those quarterbacks that are ranked above Jalen Hurts and put them in Jalen Hurts position, I bet they do the same, if not more.
What do you got to support that?
I'm just all like just
You feel?
yeah. I'll say feelings, and I think that yeah, I'll say feelings, and I think that'll
I
be
actually know, bro.
because I'm pretty sure if you put Burrow behind one of the top five, top 10 offensive line with a top 10 defense, he'll make it to the Super Bowl again. He'll win the Super Bowl.
You see what his defense did his first go round to the Super Bowl
They
when he
were
was
top 10, right? They were top 10,
they
right?
were balling, yeah.
They were top 10, right? He made it to the Super Bowl, right? So it's kind
Yeah.
of a prerequisite, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, for sure then. So yeah, so if you put
But he lost when he got there.
you give
He
Burrow
lost
that
when he
off.
got there.
Miss, hit me out though.
He lost when he
You,
got there though.
hit me though. You give
Josh Allen has
you put Josh Allen in that situation that
Josh
Jalen Hurts
Allen has
in.
had a great rushing and great defense before, and wide receivers, bro. And he hasn't even made it.
Again, you put Josh Allen in that situation, he does the same, if not more. You put Lamar in that situation, he does the same, if not more.
But once
You
again,
put
why are you
Justin Herbert
negating
in.
what they've done, what they had though? Lamar has
Let's
had a
stick to
number
the
one.
facts, bro. I already confessed and said that that's feelings, bro.
No.
So
So okay.
we spent too
Let's
much
just look at
time
it.
on it. Let's
Josh, no,
shift
no, no, no.
into
You
play.
said what you said.
Let's shift
Okay.
into playoff, bro. Because
Okay,
again,
okay.
at the end of the day, bro, Jalen Hurts is a top 10
Josh
quarterback, and
Allen
I'm not
having a number
arguing.
one rushing offense, Jared Henry being for 2,000 yards, that's not support for him. Having the number one defense, never. Lamar Jackson's had the best defense since all them guys been at quarterback. You have nothing to support what you're saying. Besides, I just feel like it. They've had support and not got it done. That's why every time I hear this argument, I'm like, what does that make any sense?
Am I
And basically,
arguing
what
now?
you're saying is,
What did I say?
you
I
said that
said
if they,
it's
you
feelings,
said
right?
they need the same thing as
It's
Jalen Hurts
feelings,
to
right?
win. You said they need the same thing as Jalen Hurts to win.
Hey
That's
man,
what you said.
stamp the feeling on me. Boom, I said it's the feeling, ain't I? I could have sworn I said that. Ain't no need to argue it, bro.
Feeling, but what I'm saying is, your feeling is that he needs the same thing as Jalen Hurts to win. How are they better if they need the same thing, bro? That's what your whole feeling is.
So next, bro, what we
Winning.
trying is
Hey, we don't
again
even gotta.
at
I'll say
at the end of the day, bro. Jalen Hurts is a top 10 quarterback, I think. And if someone says if someone
don't put him
argues,
top 10 because he's not top 10 passing. Keep it to the passers so you can be consistent with your logic. Just keep it to the passers. Stay consistent because that's where you're getting inconsistent now. Because you said that shouldn't matter. So do the top 10 passers
I
and
never
be
said it
consistent with
didn't
your
matter.
logic.
Just calm down,
You
big dog.
that's what you said, Larry. That's what you
Because
named it over and over for an hour and 45. You haven't got off of that. So name the top 10 guys in those areas for you.
again, if you considering the quarterback position, dog, then you again once you get to 7 through 10, that's when you figuring out what's better. It's kind of like what you're saying with the playoffs again. So when I'm talking like top five, let alone top three, I'm
You
talking
don't even
about
consider playoffs till 7 then for you.
if we're talking about the quarterback position, bro. Again, bro. That yeah, I mean, like I get it, bro.
Okay.
I get that he wins, bro. Like again, dog. Like
Not just
there's
win plays well in the playoffs. I'm not just talking about winning. I'm talking about playing well in the playoffs. I'm not just talking about winning, Larry.
but you're talking about playing in the playoffs, bro. He's not really going
Yes,
stupid in
when
the
I'm talking about the
playoffs,
best
bro.
quarterbacks, I'm talking about how they perform in big moments, Larry. I'm sorry, I'm talking about the playoffs. Like, what do we? I don't even see how this is like a problem in football history. You have
I
nothing to support
listen,
in
bro.
football history. Us
You got
Georgian quarterbacks off the regular season. Name in history quarterbacks that we judge off the regular season, bro. That's not even like
everybody,
a.
bro. Again, everybody. What separate you? What makes Tom Brady over Peyton Manning, bro? Rings, bro. What puts Peyton over Drew? Rings, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not discrediting the dual threatness of Jalen. I'm not
He also has
negating,
more rings than those guys as well that we're talking about.
but he's not a better quarterback, bro.
You can make the argument now. I know it's gonna be that Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback, just quarterback than Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. Am I wrong for saying that by your logic?
You can. He's never gonna be better than Tom Brady.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe
You
just
know why. You said
why.
chips. You said chips.
I mean, chips are gonna always, but that's when you compare great to great.
And we're talking
Jalen
about
is
the
not
cream of
great,
the crop right now.
but
That's what I'm saying.
but
We're
he's
talking
not
top
the
five.
what
This is the cream of the crop
you
we're
can't
talking
tell me
about.
anything. But you didn't give me anything
Oh.
elite about Jalen, bro. Remember, you gave me every elitism about everyone else but Jalen, bro. You said,
So
oh, he's
Joe Burrow's
clutch,
elite, but he's never been an all pro just because he passed for a lot of yards in the regular season. Same as Kirk Cousins, same as all these other guys. Jameis Winston probably is probably phenomenal because he passes for a lot of yards,
but
bro.
he got a lot of interceptions, so that fuck him up.
Even okay, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we just gonna disagree because I'm never gonna only value the regular season. I'm just not.
It's not only value in the regular
You
season, bro.
are.
It's evaluating the quarterback position, bro. It's the quarterback position. Period, point blank, bro. It's the quarterback position, my nigga. But look, bro, I know you like to talk about the wins and everything, bro. So
No, I don't. I haven't talked about
you
wins at
listen.
all.
You
What are
mentioned
you
to
saying? I
me.
haven't talked about wins at
Listen,
all.
listen. I'm transitioning. So I know you brought up in the group chat about wins as a quarterback stat.
Yes,
Why do you feel like that, bro?
because all top 10 quarterbacks that we name all won a Super Bowl. We don't name the losers as the win, like in the top
And
quarterbacks.
all top 10 quarterbacks have
Besides Dan
and
Marino,
these
which is
top 10 quarterbacks. Hold on. That's my alarm saying get your ass. Um But yeah, bro, all these top 10 quarterbacks had top 10 defense, bro. So how is
Sure.
it? How is it that winning is a quarterback stat, bro? When it takes your
Don't
team,
ask
bro.
me. You name your top 10 all time, Larry.
I don't want to name top 10 all time, bro.
If you was to name them, all of them would have had one problem besides Dan Marino.
Did they have a top 10 defense, bro?
Maybe. I don't know. I gotta look.
I'm
Maybe.
gonna tell you, trust me. Yes.
I have to look. No, I mean like being disingenuous. I'm sure they at least
No,
had
I'm dead
middle.
at.
I'm
Yeah,
sure they at least
it's a
had middle of the pack or
prerequisite, bro.
better.
I need to understand why
I'm
you
pretty sure
feel
they had
as
middle of the
why.
pack or better
So why do you feel that it's a quarterback stat, bro?
because all the quarterbacks win.
Huh?
Because all the
That,
top quarterbacks win.
so that's
So it's
all. That's
illogical to say that it's not a winning stat when all the top quarterbacks win. It doesn't make sense off of that alone.
so all the quarter. So you telling me, bro? Because I'm only gonna bring up shit that I know that I seen with my own eyes, bro. So I remember in Baltimore, bro. That nigga Trent Duff, them boys won. He won a ring. The Baltimore won a ring, bro. 0-1.
Here we go. Here comes the
Pay,
Trent Dilfer
pay,
argument, and
pay,
it's
pay,
such a
pay,
bad
look,
argument,
but
bro.
hold on. Okay,
Go
I won't
ahead.
even go. I'm just talking about shit I know, bro. Listen, look, I ain't on no laptop on anything like that, bro. Tell me this then. Okay, what about Peyton? Peyton paid trash as fuck in that Super Bowl that they won,
Payton's trash in the playoffs. Period. To be
but they
honest,
still, but they
and
still
he's
won.
trash in both Super
But
Bowls.
they still won.
Yeah, but once
So that's
again,
his win.
absolutely, that's his win. Still,
How is that his win if he played trash?
he won.
You getting weak on me,
No,
bro.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
You
But the
getting
reason why I
weak
got
on
paid,
me, bro.
let me finish. Can I finish? The reason why Peyton
Nigga,
Manning is
I
a top,
gave you the moment to do it. That's just
the
like you
reason
texting the.
the reason why
Go ahead.
Peyton Manning is a top quarterback to me is not because of his playoffs, it's because he has 5 MVPs. That's
We
why he's a
not
great quarterback to me.
arguing that, cuz. We
That is
arguing
why he's a great quarterback to me,
you
though.
saying
But he
win.
also won. He did win.
I'm saying
Did he win
winning
that
is a
great?
quarterback
Did he
stat,
win?
bro. Listen to me. Listen to your
Yes.
argument that you brought to the. You asked me to be on here, bro.
hmm
And I'm trying to be a good guest because you are an amazing host, bro. And I appreciate everything that you're doing. But don't get tired on me because we just talked about Jalen for 2.5 hours.
Not tired, but
You ain't tired. You look deflated, bro. You look
I'm
tired.
frustrated because the only thing I'm hearing is regular season passing yards for all your arguments, bro. And
But
it's
we talking
frustrating.
about something totally different now.
Even now,
You gotta
your
let it
argument.
go, bro.
Go
This
ahead.
is
Go ahead.
thing that we said in receiver, bro. You gotta have short term memory, bro. You drop a pass, you come back and you go do it again. Okay,
Yes.
that other
Passing
shit,
is the only thing y'all talk about. I know.
Jalen as a top five, that shit dead, man. Throw that shit away, bro. We
Yes, he's
talking
not
about this
top
other.
five because he's
That's
not top in the regular season for you in passing yards.
so boom. So you
That's your
telling me
argument.
that you telling the kid, okay, boom. It's winning is a quarterback stat. Give me something to support that, bro. You done spent 7 days asking me, telling me to get ready and be prepared, and I'm in this bitch with just a badge. Let me know why the fuck you believe that winning is a quarterback stat, bro. I just
If
want
you
to
look at
hear. I'm
all
here
the
to
top
I'm here
10,
to learn.
if you're looking at all the top 10 quarterbacks, all of them have won, besides Dan Marino, which is an outlier, not the rule. Therefore, letting you know all the top quarterbacks win. What do you have to negate that? Is it not true what I just
So
said?
so when Eli beat Brady,
What? That's why he might be in the Hall of Fame now, just because he beat Brady twice. That's
he
the only
better.
reason why he might be in the Hall of Fame now. Because he beat Brady twice. Not because of his passing yards, not because of nothing else. The only reason why he might get in because he beat Tom Brady twice.
Did you
Exactly.
did you see that defense?
Did you see Eli Manning in the postseason?
I'm asking you. Did you see? Yeah, I did.
He has like one of the best postseasons in like NFL history. You know that for a quarterback.
How good was
That
that
run.
defense?
It was a great defense. Absolutely.
Okay,
They had a good
okay,
defense.
okay.
Sure. Oh, but once again, your argument will have to be some of the guys that you would call top quarterbacks never had a top defense. And I can
I'm
negate that. There's been
I'm
plenty of
I'm
guys that
I'm
had
pretty
top.
consistent. I'm pretty consistent on what I'm saying, you bro.
Has
I'm not
Lamar
saying
Jackson had a great defense?
has Lamar won.
No. Has he had a great defense though?
He has had a great defense.
And he hasn't won. Has he had a great? So what is that telling you from what we've been talking about?
Who beat him?
The guy that's been beaten before.
Did they have a better defense?
No, not in the Ravens that year. Absolutely not.
They didn't have a better. They didn't have a
No, the Ravens
top
was the
10.
number one defense in the NFL that year in the AFC Championship, and they beat them by 17. They only scored 17 to beat them.
How,
No, he had the best defense. No, Josh Allen has also had a good defense as well, and the number one rushing offense in the NFL. But you just act like they never had those things, and say, "Well, if they had what this other quarterbacks had," it's just like they've had great things around them.
my whole point exactly, my boy. So if they having better things around them, it's not a quarterback stat. Because if you're talking about just quarterback
They're
stat,
losing because of the turnovers. That's why they're losing. Because
so
that's
okay
why
then.
they're
So
losing because of
explain.
turnovers.
So
I'm telling you why
explain.
they're
So
losing.
well, okay. Well, explain to me since you know so much. Explain to me why the Cowboys didn't make it to the playoffs last year.
Because their defense is bad.
Oh, but the quarterback is the winner.
Yes, but saying winning is a quarterback stat. Hold on, excuse me. Saying winning is a
Oh,
quarterback
no,
stat
no,
is
no,
not
no,
saying
no, no,
no.
no.
Saying winning is a quarterback stat does not mean that it's not also like other people that contributed. What I'm saying, since he impacts it the most, he's the only person that stat is on their record. So I don't look at win loss for D tackles. I don't look at win loss for wide receivers. I don't look at win loss for tight ends. The only person that gets judged off of that in that locker room is the quarterback. That's why it is a stat for the quarterback, but that doesn't mean it ends there. And you have nothing to support that I said that.
I think you're losing this argument. I thought you was gonna be more prepared
What
on
did I
this.
say wrong right there, though? What did I say that was incorrect?
You didn't say anything right, bro. You have a better argument to say that the quarterback has more influence on the game, but to
That's
give it
what I
a
just
whole
said.
quarterback. So is it a quarterback stat or it has the most influence? Because those are two different
Him
things.
having the most influence is why that stat is on his stat sheet and only
So
his.
it's not on his, bro.
Yes, it is because there's plenty of wide receivers I would name that never won a Super Bowl that I still have one of the greatest ever. And we say that for running backs, we say that for tight ends. The only position in the top 10 all time that a prerequisite winning is the quarterback, Larry. Am I wrong? Let's elaborate. Am I tripping?
So again, let me just make sure I understand this. You think that
Get
the
back to what I'm
quarterback?
saying, though. Like, get back to what I'm saying, though. Like,
Well, go ahead. I'm quiet, bro. I'm
top
listening
10,
to
if
you.
you look up the top 10 running backs, top 10 wide receivers, top 10 tight ends, top 10 defensive linemen, top 10 cornerbacks, I bet you the only position that has 90% with a Super Bowl is the quarterback. Is the quarterback.
You
And I
said
bet
something.
you, and I bet you all those guys also in that 90% probably also have the higher win percentage. If I'm keeping it G, because I know Tom Brady has a higher win percentage than Calvin Johnson. I know Aaron Rodgers have a higher win percentage than Calvin Johnson.
I mean, you touched the ball. You touched the ball the most, but that don't put the win on you, bro. There's games and there's times when literally, bro, the quarterback is playing shit and the defense saved him. I just gave you an example with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning played trash. The defense saved him. But that's a break. That's a Peyton Manning win.
I'm gonna just negate it with this. There's Troy.
Trent Difford, Trent Dip, because I'm talking about shit that I know that I seen. I'm just going, but no Google, no nothing. It's a
I'm not
bad,
googling nothing. That's why I
just
didn't
a
pull up.
bad, my
That's why I
boy.
didn't pull up nothing for you. I got, bro.
I can tell because the shit weak right now,
No,
bro. Bro,
I'll
your
send everything
energy
I
is
got to the
low,
group.
bro. Your
I'll send
energy
everything.
is low, bro. It's fucking with me right now because I thought you was gonna come with this because you was heavy in the chat with this, bro.
I'm not gonna
So
pull up nothing if you're not
I'm
pulling up nothing.
again. So explain to me why Trent. So Trent Difford won that game when Baltimore won in that 0-1.
No, but him winning is on the stat
Okay,
sheet.
okay, for sure. Then
He's a Super Bowl winner.
what about
What are you
Pittsburgh?
talking about?
What about Ben
I'm lost.
Roethlisberger? What about Ben Roethlisberger, bro?
He's a Super Bowl winner. What are we talking about?
He played shit, bro.
The win is still on the stat sheet as a quarterback.
The
Absolutely.
win is on the team stat sheet, bro.
So quarterbacks don't get judged by winning or losing. That's what you're.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said
Do
it's
they
not.
get judged by winning or losing?
They do.
So
So does the
how
coach.
is not winning?
So does the team. So does the defense.
Sure, but
So does
personnel
a missed
wise, what
field goal. So does
as
a game-winning field
no,
goal.
no, I don't think that. No, I don't think guys are judged whether they're all pro or MVPs by if they win or not at any other
You get
position
you.
but quarterback. No,
It's
I
not just
don't
about
think
the
that, bro.
bro. Listen, it's not just about the win. It's about how it's won or how it's lost. How the game was lost. If Ben would have did more, they would have still won. They had won. If Trent Difford would have did more, they would have still won. If Manning would have did more, would they still won?
So when
Cam was hoping.
you have no, you want to tell you why this is such frustrating? Because no
Wow.
matter what you say, if I look at all the top quarterbacks, all of them have won. So it doesn't matter what you're saying.
And
All
I
of them
tell
have
you,
won.
and I tell you
Name
this, and if you
the okay, name the losers to support your argument. Name the losers. Bump the winners. Name the losers to support your argument. Because I named all the winners. Name the losers.
Those were the losers.
Who's the
When we
losers?
talking about the stat, like again, Manning was playing terrible. That's a loser stat, bro. He
No,
had a
I'm
hell of.
saying name the losers that you say. Name guys that's never won besides Dan. Well, you can say even name Dan Marino. Just name somebody else that's never won. That's just in the top quarterbacks discussion.
I mean, am I wrong to say Cam?
What you think, Larry?
Am I wrong to say Cam was not the MVP that year?
What you think, Larry?
I,
I'm
I don't
saying
know.
top
I
quarterbacks all
need your
time.
assistance. I
We
need
said
your
all
guidance on
time.
this,
We
my
can say
brother.
it all
Please,
time.
Papa
Hold on.
Duck.
Name
O-line
any
guru. O-line guru. Please, brother, help me. I
name
come to
any
you humbly.
quarterback in the top all time quarterbacks list that hasn't won besides Dan Marino.
Again, my brother. I'm assuming that you because you sticking on this list, dog. You sticking on this top 10 list, bro.
Yes, I'm using history to support my argument. You don't have nothing to support it besides what I'm literally giving you things to support what I'm saying. If all the top guys have won, how can you say win is not a prereq for them? That's what I'm trying
If
to get
all
to.
the top guys had a top 10 quarterback, I mean a top 10 defense, how could you solely base it on a quarterback?
The argument that you have to prove is the other guys that didn't win never had a top defense.
No, I just gave you the same top 10 niggas that just did horrible in the fucking big game and in the postseason. That really should have lost. But the defense saved them.
So why
Then
didn't the defense? Why didn't the
I
defense save
remixed it and
Lamar?
put Trent Dilfer.
Why didn't the defense save Lamar?
Hey man, may the best team win.
You're not making sense. Both of them had great defenses.
So maybe the best. I don't know. There's this thing. I don't know. You
Oh,
young, bro. You young, bro. So I don't know if you ever heard it, bro. They used to be like
don't you say
offense,
Stunning Thieves? Don't you say
offense,
that?
offense sell tickets, and defense win games.
Bro, oh my.
And if you
So
want me to be exact,
so why hasn't Lamar?
offense sell
Why
tickets and
hasn't
defense
Lamar?
win
Why
championships.
hasn't Lamar won when we had the number one defense? Why
We
didn't he
don't
win?
have to single out Lamar. I bet whoever beat
Josh Allen had a
Lamar
great defense and didn't win. He's
and
at the top defense and didn't
who
win.
beat him? Who beat him?
I ain't
Who
gonna lie.
beat
I don't
Josh?
know if Pat Mahomes' defense was better than them. Bo Nick even did Denver
My whole
Denver defense was better than Buffalo's. Let me look in the past. I'm not gonna lie. All them defenses
yeah,
probably wasn't better than Buffalo's for sure, bro. That's just
top 10. All I'm saying is that you got to have a top 10 defense, bro.
okay. So when they do
And
have
when
a
I
top
say
10, they
defense,
lose.
listen to me. When I say defense, you gotta have 11 other motherfuckers on the side of the ball helping you win this motherfucking game.
So Lamar's never had that. Josh Allen's never had that.
But I bet the person that beat them also had that.
Yes. So may the best
There you
man
go.
win.
May the
Yes.
best
Thank you.
team win. May the best team win. May
We'll
the
never
best.
agree. I'm not gonna lie. The one thing I'm always going to stand on with this one, because this is very simple to me, the fact that all the top quarterbacks that we named won is kind of like obvious that they're winners. You don't have nobody to support that in the top quarterbacks all time.
You
But you're
just
still
literally
like, it
just
doesn't
told me
matter.
pay him.
I
You
just
just
don't know.
said pay. See, the thing about you get stuck, and I
But
try to
Peyton
like help
won.
you
So
nudge. I
Peyton
try to help
won
you
though.
get there.
Peyton
You know
won
what I'm
though.
saying?
Peyton won though. Peyton won though. Another reason
The
why I got Aaron
Broncos.
Rodgers up top. There was another reason why I got Aaron Rodgers in my top 5, because although he hasn't won a lot, but he has like 4 MVPs. But cool, but he had to win. Winning
How good was
matters.
that defense?
Huh?
How good was that defense when they won?
That year, I can't really. I'm sure it's pretty good with Clay Matthews and boy. What's his name
Top
on there?
five, top
With
10,
Charles
top
Wilson on
five,
that defense too?
top 5, top 10 type shit. But my whole point is, bro, really just to kind of end all
No,
that shit you're talking
the
about.
reason why that
You
doesn't
get,
make sense,
I
Larry,
get
is
it.
because
The
Larry,
quarterback,
hold on,
Listen, I'm gonna always say the quarterback is the most important
so why don't Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson win when they have top 5, top 10 defense?
because you know who comes through that bitch and wreck it. The other nigga with the top 10 and the top 5, bro.
You're not making sense. So both of them got the same thing. So one's not getting it done. Both of them got the same. Both of them got top 5, top 10. Both of them. Now let's think. Both
Okay,
of them got top 5,
let's do
top
this then.
10.
Let's think about this here then,
Uh-huh.
bro. Let's think about this here,
Yes.
right? Listen to what you saying, bro.
Yes.
If my team got a good defense, your team got a good defense, my
Yes.
team got a good quarterback, and your team got a good quarterback.
Yes.
What's the difference in that?
Probably, honestly, what I would say, probably turnovers from the quarterback. Depends on
Who
who
gets the
wins.
turnovers, bro?
Just because they get it don't mean the quarterback might not have give it. That matters how they play.
That shit sounded stupid. I want them to put that on replay because they get it. That don't mean they give it. What you mean, nigga? Walk in your truck,
Watch
take over
Josh
your.
Allen literally roll the ball to the defense. Am I
And I seen
tripping?
and I seen Jalen Hurts throw motherfucking.
Not as
Come
much
on.
in the playoffs. Not in the
Hey,
playoffs.
hey, look, that's his
Not in the
specialty right there.
playoffs.
That's hey, look, my fault,
Not in the
Jalen.
playoffs.
My fault, my fault. That boy, look at the smile on that boy face. That boy,
Not in the playoffs.
glee, glee,
Not in the playoffs.
glee. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, bro, you need, you know what I mean. It's not a quarterback stat, bro. Honestly,
You're such a wide receiver, bro. It's disgusting. You're such a wide
how?
receiver because the only thing that matters to you is can the quarterback get you the ball, and that's how you judge the quarterback. And my theory is because you're a wide receiver. If I'm getting real, it's only because you're a wide receiver. That is such a coming from a guy that had a
You
quarterback that could throw the ball and lost. I know that's not all that matters. That's why it just be blowing me like,
hold
what
on.
do
Say
you
that
mean just
again.
because they can get you the ball? That's all that matters.
We had. I love my quarterbacks, and they the best I ever had in my life. Next topic on that, bro.
I understand.
What
I'm
I'm gonna
talking
say.
about also in high school. Like I'm talking about all together. I'm talking about all together total. But what I'm saying is, okay, I just think because you're a wide receiver, bro, the
You
way
know
you
what
view
I
the
just
game
thought
is
about, bro?
different.
I just thought about this here, bro. Think
Mhm.
about this here, dog. Bro, you remember you, bro?
Who's
You
better,
remember?
Aaron? What's his name?
Think
Who's
about
better? Because my guy won. I know a guy that won.
question for you,
Who's
bro. Think
better?
about this here. Think about this here, bro.
Uh-huh.
So I want you to think about this here, because I'm thinking about all the quarterback play and all the defensive play and how you need a team around you, right? And I just came to mind, bro. You remember when the Lions and the Rams did a trade, bro?
Mm-hmm.
M- Matt Stafford went Rams, Golf went Lions. Stafford won the Super Bowl because
Yeah.
of why? He was still just as great over there in Detroit.
Yeah, and he beat other guys with good defenses. Yeah, because that's what it takes. You have to beat good defenses as well. Although you got a good one. Unfortunately, that's the playoffs. Yeah, duh, I got it. Yes, but the part that you keep leaving out is he's playing that same defense. He's playing a good defense as
I'm
well.
kicking your ass right now. I'm kicking your ass. And but again, bro, it's just
So are
all I.
these quarterbacks not playing good defenses as well, Larry? That's why. Yes, you need a good defense, and they're playing against good defenses as
So
well
why do you, if you know that you need other people, why do I need to give you all the credit?
because you impact the game. Not all, but you impacted the most to where it's on your stat sheet as well. Not all, but it's
I
on your
never
stat
said,
sheet as well. That's all I'm saying.
but no,
You
that's not
impacted the
all you saying.
most.
When you
So
so be clear on what you saying, so I know when I need to
being clear,
take
the
my
only
foot off
reason
your
why
damn
Brock
neck.
Purdy, the only reason why Brock Purdy is still the quarterback for the 49ers is not because his talent. And me and you both know that. It's
No,
because
but
he
you got him top 10. That's a story for another day.
but you know why? You know I don't do top 10 off of just talent, Larry. That's what you do. That's what you do. And what I'm saying is we both know Brock Purdy's not still in the league and got a big contract because of his talent, bro. It's because he's successful and he plays well in the postseason. That's common sense. And trying to act like that's not the case is just not truthful by any measure when it comes to playing the quarterbacks, when it comes to the history of the quarterbacks, when it comes to nothing besides, I just feel like it's not that. When there's nothing that you had to support it. I
You
went
know
to
another thing
money.
I
I
just think
went
about
to,
too, bro. I just think about this here, bro. CJ Stroud, I'm just coming off the dome with this shit, bro. CJ Stroud has played terrible last year, yeah.
yeah,
Them boys made it to the playoffs.
sure, yeah.
How they made it to the playoffs, dog?
Had a good defense as well.
Okay.
Sure.
So that I'm just trying to understand, bro. It's just more shit as I'm talking, more shit just coming to me
I don't
on that.
get where that what you gave.
It's not a quarterback stat, my boy. It's
To,
a team stat, bro. You need one, you need the other, bro. Like I get if it's basketball where one person can really shake a game or change a game. You know when I would give quarterback the win, bro? I'll give quarterback the dub whenever they
it's
making
not about
comebacks.
giving them the whole
I,
dub. It's not about that
so
for me.
so
That's
how
not what
would
I'm
you give it a
saying.
quarterback stat? So you need to
I'm
be more
saying since they
specific.
impacted the most, bro. When we judge them, we put that win loss when we judge them as well. We don't do that for no other position. That does not mean that it's only for them. That does not mean that the team doesn't get the win or the loss. That doesn't mean other guys don't want to get the win or the loss. But when we're judging historically and when we're judging these guys, the quarterback is the only position where wins and losses matter. That doesn't matter for D tackle, wide receiver, tight end, running back. What am I wrong about?
You saying that it is a quarterback stat.
Yes, because it's the only position that it matters for.
How is it just a quarterback stat when you can underperform as a quarterback and still win?
Because although you might not, because in perfect example. For your case, that's why eye test doesn't matter to me as much. In your mind, if a guy only has 170 passing yards and one passing touchdown, only threw the ball 20 times, but he didn't have any turnovers, he checked all the runs into the right check run plays, and he ran for 40 yards, in your mind, he didn't win the game. I think that he managed the game well, and although he might have threw for 250, them two turnovers could have caused the loss. So no matter how you put it, that's why even with Trent Dilfer, if you listen to them, his teammates, now of course I'm not putting top quarterback, but this notion that he gets no credit for winning the Super Bowl, it's just not true.
It's not that he don't get credit. It's that they'll say that the defense won that Super Bowl.
Sure, but he still won it, and him winning matters for his history as a quarterback because we judge
But when you
quarterbacks by whether
lead
they win
with
or
it, they're
lost.
gonna say the defense.
It
As a
doesn't,
fan, they're gonna always tell you why.
bro. Even
When
if they
you
tell
reach
you
it, when you
why, that
reach
doesn't.
elite status, that's when you start getting credit.
Why is Eli Manning in Hall of Fame talks?
I would say probably that playoff run and that Super Bowl, bro.
Why is Troy
He
Aikman in the
is an
Hall of
average
Fame?
quarterback, though.
Why is Troy Aikman in the Hall of Fame? No
You
All
tell
Pros. I
me.
think he's the only Hall of Fame quarterback with no All
You
Pros.
tell me. You
Why is he
tell
in?
me.
Why is
You
he
tell
in?
me. You tell me.
What you think? Let's take
I
a
think
gander.
I think the
Let's take a
same thing you
gander.
think. I think the same thing you think.
Does that kind of mean historically and like even by the accolades, it kind of matters if you win or not?
Again, my brother, because you keep seeming they try to skate past it. Again, you need the other one, bro. At the end of the day, bro, I
Troy
think
Aikman
that
numbers are trash. If I'm being honest, look at Troy Aikman numbers. His numbers are trash. 3 Super Bowls, you're in the Hall of Fame. What that mean for you? That means, bro, even if this notion, Larry, that quarterbacks don't get judged by whether they win or lose
I
the game.
nobody said that.
And I'm saying the
Nobody said
quarterback,
nobody said that.
and I'm saying the quarterback will literally keep a job just because he's winning. A quarterback will be a good guy and lose the job because he's losing. We know this. That's why I'm confused how you saying win and loss is not a stat when they're literally judged by whether they get paid or played from that.
That's not necessarily true, bro. Because again,
History
goes
supports
back to
me.
that still goes back to Josh Allen.
He at least
It's
went
more so
far.
when you don't like again, it's one of those things. Again, Josh Allen gets the benefit of being elite and he don't win.
No, but at least once again, everything has
Burrow still gets the benefit and he don't win.
Burrow shouldn't get the benefit.
Lamar still gets the
Burrow
benefit and
should
he don't win.
Burrow should get the benefit.
But they get the benefit when they don't win though, right?
Yes, but once again, I'm not just
Okay
talking
then. So
about black
boom.
and white,
So
and this is
boom.
why we're missing. It's still context. They're at least proving that they can take you deep in the playoffs. That's why I said Dak Prescott to be top for me.
How when Burrow ain't go
Just
far?
have to make the conference, huh?
How when Dak don't even make it?
That's why Dak is 10 for me. That's my problem. Dak make it one time, he's maybe top 6, top 5. I wouldn't argue. He has an all pro. His regular season numbers are phenomenal, and he's proven he can take a team the distance. Then I'll put him up there. But just because he balls out in the regular season like anybody can do, like you said, I can't put him up top for quarterbacks. But you just choose not to see that, which fine. It's fine, bro. Dak Prescott regular season. That's why I'm confused. Dak Prescott damn near have to be a top 5 quarterback for you by your logic, because he's amazing with his arm in the regular season.
Yeah, you get.
I can hear you, brother. Can you hear me?
You can hear me?
I can hear you, bro. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you now.
Did you?
Dead ass, I can't hear you, bro.
You got to go to the settings. Hold on.
Let me get out and come back in.
Go birds, go birds. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, bro.
There we go.
All right, man. Yeah, so belt the ass on that shit, bro. Yeah, so bro, yeah, they the quarterback
The
stats,
quarter,
quarterback stats, and
only thing
quarterback
that
stats,
matters to
bro.
you not is passing in the regular season. That's
So how do you
everything,
say
everything
that
that
when
you
I
said.
just when I'm going against just letting you know, bro, like the quarterbacks? How can I defend quarterbacks and then not defend quarterbacks?
The only thing your argument been, even for the winning, is not a quarterback stat. Really, even literally, your only argument is, and I named 40
Does it
different
make sense
things.
though?
No, no, and I've explained to you how not 100 times because you're stuck in the 40s. You're stuck in the
40.
40s, and it's fine, Larry. You're stuck in the 40s, bro. It's 2026. They run for over 10,000 yards total now. All the quarterbacks together. It's not the same when they ran for 500 total. It's a different game. Acting like
Hey,
that doesn't matter. It's just I can't even compute it. Now I'm not saying
listen,
it's
bro.
equal. I'm not saying it's equal. I'm not saying it's 50 run, 50 pass. Sure, you might be like it's 60 40 or even 75 25. I'm fine with saying that. But even when we run that down, that's only the regular season. And you value regular season more than me. So even us going back and forth on regular season to me is a niche point because I don't even consider that as much when I'm judging quarterbacks. Because a lot of guys can ball in the regular season. From what you even said.
All I'm saying, bro, when it comes to this
Passing the
quarterback
ball,
stats, when it comes to a
passing
quarterback
the
stat,
ball,
bro, when
Skelly.
when it comes to the quarterback being the reason a team win and loss, it's not true, bro. Again, they are the most important position. They have the most influence, or they have a large influence, but they're not the only reason why a team would lose and win, bro.
Nobody said they're the only reason.
You said
That's
it's
not
just
the
a
argument.
quarterback. You said it's a quarterback stat, bro.
I said they're the only player that stat is on their stat sheet. That doesn't
But
mean
then
that's the only.
I won't argue that it's going to be on the team and it's going to be on the quarterback, bro.
Sure, yes, of course it's a team thing. Of
So
course
now
we
you
care.
regressing.
No,
So now
Larry, I've been saying the
you can
same
join the
thing.
side, bro. I don't mind, bro.
I've been saying the same thing, bro. I'm gonna say it again. The reason why win is a quarterback stat is because when he look at his stat sheet, he's the only one with win-loss record on their stat sheet. When we look at everybody else's, that's not part of the discussion when we bring up.
But it's not
It's
just a
quite that
quarter.
simple,
It's
bro.
not just a quarterback stat, bro.
Name another position that we bring up win losses for when we talk about the position.
The defense,
No
the
defense. So we
team. I
no,
listen.
no, no, no.
You
Okay,
know,
name another
I got
position.
missed. I got missed. Hold on. Let me back that bitch up real quick. The argument was that that wins and losses is a quarterback stat and not a team stat. That's what it
No, that
was.
was not the
Yes, it
argument.
was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. You lying now, bro. Stop
Do you want to
lying,
pull?
bro.
Do you want to pull it
Now
up
you
anywhere?
lying, bro. You know that's what
Pull
it
it up
was, bro.
anywhere,
I
Larry.
wouldn't argue with you if it wasn't, bro. It's a team stat, not a quarterback stat, bro. It's a team stat.
I said it's both. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's a quarterback stat as well. But you haven't negated
All
that.
right, man. I just what my dog said. I'm Rashad McCain, and let's get it out the
Okay, okay,
mud.
okay. So what? Okay, my thing is this. Like I said, you don't have nothing besides regular
Do you
season.
believe that it's a team stat?
What do you have to support it? Just
Do you
answer that,
believe that it's
Larry. You
I
haven't
will.
gave me nothing.
I gave you so much, bro.
What have you given me to support that wins is
Do
not?
you believe that it's a team stat?
Yes,
Okay, then, bro. Then we don't
and I
need
believe
to
it's a
talk
quarterback
much,
stat as well.
and I won't disagree with it, brother.
So it is a quarterback stat.
It is a team stat.
You just said you wouldn't disagree that it's a quarterback stat
It's a
because you
team
believe.
stat. Okay, yeah, I disagree. It's a team stat
And I think that wins or losses is on the quarterback stat sheet as well.
as well. It's
Yes,
either
as
one
a
or the
team.
other, bro. Because again, you just made me waste 2 hours of my fucking day to tell me some shit I already know.
What you already know. That
That
quarterbacks
it's a
get judged
team
by.
stat, bro. You said you argued that it was a. I'm gonna hit the chat on your ass, bro.
I mean, I literally said wins are a quarterback stat. That doesn't mean quarterbacks are the only reason why they won. Like, that's such an assumption. That's kind of crazy. I know where it said wins are only a quarterback stat. Like, that's atrocious.
I don't even know how to spell renege.
Renig.
Damn, them boy said I was putting belt the ass on you, cuz.
Larry, I'm not gonna lie. You said nothing besides passing yards in the regular season. That's the only thing that you kept saying over and over. You gave nothing else to support that. That's the only thing you said. That's the only thing you said, bro. You said you value passing in the regular season because that's original in the 1950s. That's the
To,
only
to,
argument. You didn't say it's more likely to get you a win. You didn't say it's more likely to nothing. You just said in the
let's do this.
1950s,
Let's do
that's
this. Let's do this. Let's
original.
do
Like
this.
you gave
Yep.
no nothing,
Let's
bro. You gave no argument. Like
brother. Let's
nothing.
do this here. Let's do this here. You can name your position and your take on everything, and then that can be like for the beginning. You know when somebody click on to it, like you like, hey, what this is what I think and this is what I believe, and I'm gonna say what I think and what I believe on the two topics that we discussed. But it seems like we only discussed one thing because now you backtracking, and I don't like that. I don't like that.
So you saying you thought that when I said wins are quarterback stat, that the team's not even addressed, that only the quarterback depends on the win or loss. That's what you thought. That's
Yeah,
bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's how you read it. I don't know what else to tell you. That's not what was said. None of that even said. And
I
I said
beat
wins
your
are
ass so bad that you
win.
don't backtrack, boy.
What
Yes,
did I
sir.
backtrack on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it.
Okay. Once again, what do you have to support your argument?
The team stat.
What do you have supported?
Do you disagree that it's a team stat?
I've never said it's not a team stat. It's not
So
only a
what
team
do I
stat.
need to explain? What's understood don't need to be explained.
It's not only a
Do
team. Prove that it's not a quarterback stat. Is what I'm
I
saying. You
said
have
it's a
nothing to
team
prove,
stat, bro. All I said was that it's a team stat, bro.
and that's your argument. And you think that's a phenomenal argument.
That it's a team stat.
Okay, and I believe it's a quarterback and a team stat. So where do we go from
And
here?
I agree too.
It's a quarterback and a team stat.
I agree.
So it is somewhat a quarterback stat for himself as well.
So it's a team stat too, right?
Absolutely, the team matters, but also the quarterback for specifically only him is on his stat sheet.
It's a team stat, bro. And I knew
That's your only
I
argument.
didn't know you was
You
gonna
think no,
backtrack.
no?
I didn't know you was gonna
How am I
backtrack like
backtracking
this
right
here.
now? No, this
I
is
didn't know you was
crazy.
gonna backtrack
This
like
is
this, bro.
crazy.
You
Let me
bait.
tell you why you can't say I'm backtracking because I've literally named things to support what I'm saying. This is not backtracking. His wins a QB stat, bro. That's all that said, bro. Literally, bro. But you keep
We'll let them boys decide, man, and we'll drop the receipts on it, bro. Man, ain't no need to kind of go back and
what
forth
does
on
it
it.
say? What does that say?
Well, I can't really see it, bro.
No problem. If my camera good, I get it fixed for you so you
That's
can
what I'm
see.
saying. We'll just copy and paste that motherfucker.
It said is
But
wins a quarterback
I'm mad,
stat.
and I should have known.
It said is wins a quarterback stat, Larry. What are you lost about? Like, what does that have to say that the team doesn't matter in that?
Remember when we
What
were
part of
going
that
to
says that?
debate, bro? When you wanted to first do this here,
Okay. You I ain't gonna lie, your first argument is passing yards, and your second argument is it a team stat? That's all you haven't given nothing, bro.
yeah, bro. We'll just kind of find the receipts and drop them motherfuckers, bro. But
You've been
if you
looking.
sit right here,
What have you found? Just to be
if you
clear, from what you
backtracking,
look,
bro,
what have you found? Just to be
on-
clear, from
it's
what you
it's
look, what did you find?
it's. I was texting somebody else to be honest
Oh.
with you. But listen though. I'm gonna keep it all the way one with you, bro.
Backtracking how?
my understanding was that you were saying that it was just a team stat. But it now looks like your ass has been beaten so bad that you, hey, my argument is that it's a quarterback stat too. Because if it wasn't just a quarterback stat, why would you say as well as a quarterback
Is
stat
wins a
or a
head coach
quarterback?
stat? Is wins a
So
head
why
coach
why
stat?
didn't?
Is wins a head coach stat?
Yep,
Are they
it
part of
helps.
the team?
Yep,
So is it
yep.
only a team stat?
No, it is. It's.
How? Thank you. You just negate.
Hold on,
Thank
hold on. No, I'm sorry. I
you.
spoke too fast. Ask again. Ask
Keep the
again.
logic. Keep is
Ask
wins
again.
and losses a head coach stat?
Yes.
Is it a team stat?
Yes.
So it can be two things at once. Is that
So
possible?
if that was the case, then why the fuck would you want to argue me that knowing that I know that's
Because
the
you
team
said
stats? Use a liar.
you just said wins is a
Use a
head coach
liar,
stat.
bro.
So did you just say wins is a head coach stat?
It's a stat for yes, bro.
Wins is a
That
stat for
might
the head
that
coach.
that actually might be one for a head coach. That might be the most important stat.
So it's not only a team stat.
Is the coach not part of the team?
So is it a team stat or a head coach stat as well? Uh-oh.
You're
Let's keep
going. You're
thinking.
going. You're
Let's keep
no. It's no
thinking.
need to think. Is the coach part of the team?
Yes, absolutely.
So is it not a team stat?
Is it also a head coaching stat?
He's a part of the team.
You just said that might be his most important stat. So we can't act like it's not a stat specifically for the head coach as well.
You got
You're
it,
rolling
bro.
your eyes. What am I
You
what
got
am
it.
I
You
wrong
got
on?
it, bro. You got it, bro.
Okay, it's only a team stat. It's not a head coach stat. It's not
Hey
a quarterback
man, don't
stat.
do
It's not a
that. Don't do that, bro.
it's
Don't do
only
that.
a
I
team
see where
stat.
you going. I see you trying to remix it now. I get
What
it.
am
I
I
see what you did.
remixing, Larry? I'm not remixing nothing. This has been my argument the whole entire time. Quarterbacks and head coaches get judged by their win-loss record as well as the team. But we don't go look at D tackles,
And
wide
do you
receivers,
think at
corners.
any time do I disagree with that, bro? You think
Clearly,
if I
because you
you
say
think if
wins is
I
not
you
a
think if I knew you think if I knew you was saying that it was a quarterback stat as well,
I
I
don't know
would
why
be
you thought
debating
I was
you.
saying it's only a quarterback stat. I really don't know how you even got that. I don't even know how that came to your conclusion, bro. I'm keeping it G. All I said is wins matter for a quarterback. That's why when we bring up winning for quarterbacks,
Wins
hold on.
does
That's
matter for a
That's
quarterback,
why
bro.
when we bring up winning for a quarterback, it's specific to them. We don't bring up winning for Jamar Chase. We don't bring up winning for Jeffrey Simmons. We only bring it up for a quarterback. So it matters. And winning is a quarterback stat.
It does matter, but it's more of a team stat than a quarterback stat,
Sure.
bro.
I'm not saying that is
Because
I'm
again,
saying
and
the
that was the
quarterback
whole reason why I gave you
okay.
examples of bad quarterback play and a
Sure.
team still win,
What
bro.
I'm saying, if a
You
quarterback
backtracked
wins,
in and fucked my head up.
no, I did not backtrack nothing. And what I'm saying, if it wins, what I'm saying is the whole time is if I'm saying that quarterbacks might impact it 25, 30%, and unfortunately, that's just the most at one position. That's what I'm saying. That doesn't mean that they just did 70, 80% every time. That's not what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying, unfortunately, though, quarterbacks get paid and their history are reflected on whether they win or lost, making it a quarterback stat.
For sure.
So you can see,
Yeah.
okay.
Cause you sat right there and backtracked the whole time, bro.
I didn't, bro.
You
I ain't gonna lie. I
you
didn't
you
backtrack
put
at
you
all.
put the whole I bet the group hop under this motherfucker and state that you really came to the conclusion and said that it was just a quarterback stat. Everybody, I'm pretty sure most people read it as that, bro, because nobody in their right mind would say that it doesn't hold value for them.
Specifically,
Yeah, bro.
specifically, that's
It's the most important position, bro. How could it not count against them, bro?
that's why it is. That's why it does matter for them. That's that. Now you're also arguing why wins and losses does matter for a quarterback, even more into why.
Nobody disagreed, bro. It's just not a just a quarterback stat, bro. Your whole
That's
take, bro,
obvious.
and
That's
you flawed
obvious.
for that, bro. You
That's
flawed for
obvious.
that, bro, because
I'm
you
not
came
flawed
at
for
it.
nothing.
You came at it as if it was just a quarterback stat, bro. You
How?
wrong for
And
that,
what
bro.
did I say that gave you that feeling
The way it was worded, bro.
by saying wins is a quarterback stat?
Yeah, and you know that I'm going to debate that it's a team stat.
And I'm saying that was a dumbass argument from the beginning. I told you that because
You
nobody's
suggested
arguing that
it.
it's not a team stat as well.
You
Nobody's arguing that.
suggested it. You suggested it.
What did I suggest, Larry?
That we do wins and losses as a quarterback stat versus a team stat.
No, what I'm saying is clearly it matters for the team, but specifically for the quarterback, it matters as well. That's why when we bring up wins and losses for quarterbacks, that get added for them. But we still
That's
got people like Justin
I
Herbert
didn't
and
I didn't think you'd be the one to backtrack on me, bro. No wonder you were so damn quiet.
this
Ass
is
cutting early.
crazy. This is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I haven't changed it. What I think I would give you more credence if I switched up my tune in the middle of this conversation. I've been consistent the whole time in what I'm saying. I came into this saying the same thing. All right.
For sure, my boy. Jalen
GG's
Hurts
though. GG.
Jalen Hurts is not top five.
Because you
He
only
does.
care
He does have top five all-purpose yards from 2021, though. I'll give him that, but he's not a top five quarterback.
if a
And
running back had top five all purpose yards, would you have him as a top five running back?
so why the fuck then you have Derrick Henry as a top five?
Because Derrick Henry's I do have Derrick Henry top five.
No, there was a time you said he wasn't. Oh, now
Yeah,
you smiling. You
yeah,
smiling.
but hold up.
Make sure this motherfucker make the cut, boy.
Also to be fair though, I've
Make
already
sure this make the
recanted on
cut
that tape. I already recanted on that tape.
again.
And
So
I tend
again,
to actually also with my running backs, I ain't gonna hold you. You know, I tend to pick running backs that can run and catch, bro. I tend to pick those running backs as well. Like I tend to pick the people that can do their job fully 100% when asked of you. Like I don't know why
but
that's like
your job as a running back is to run the to you know what I mean. That's
that's
your job. Your job
and I
as a
think that's a
quarterback is to
skill player as you, bro. You the wide receiver that didn't like blocking because you felt like, bro, I'm here to catch the ball. That is not football though, Larry.
and when
And
the
that is
coach noticed
frustrating to
and when
me.
the coach noticed that they put niggas in on third downs and not first downs.
And there's some guys that can do first through third now, bro.
And that's why I was playing on all three downs, bro.
Wow, because
And
guess what? Because you was able to do what? Because you was able to do what?
more, more, bro.
More.
That,
Thank you.
that don't make me the better blocker because Nick Webb can block more than me.
Nah, but you're the more better complete player because you can do more. You're more
So
complete.
arguing who's better and who's more complete is different, bro.
I think more complete absolutely most of the time probably makes you better. Not all the time. I can see that, but most of the time you're probably better because you can do more. Unless you're the very, very, very 1%, 1%, 1%. That's maybe like a Derrick Henry. That's like top five all time. You feel me? But more often than not, if you go back and look in history, the guy can do more, probably was better. That's probably history probably supports me in that.
GG's my boy, cause he's not top five.
I'll holler at you, bro. But let's just be very clear. I gave you playoffs. I gave you regular season. I gave you accolades. I gave you historical things. I gave you even records that he had. And your argument was passing yards in the regular season.
No,
That is what it's dwindled down to.
my argument was the quarterback position and playing the quarterback position at a high level. To be a runner is more of an addition than it is a full judgment of the position.
Absolutely.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, so if that's an absolutely, then you understand why Jalen Hurts is not a top five quarterback.
But you, if somebody had Dak 5 or 6, you'll be way comfortable with that. To be honest,
Yes, because you know why? I have Dak over Jalen Hurts, bro.
I know you
As
do,
a
bro.
quarterback. Now,
Because
if
you
I'm
value
building the
regular
team,
season passing yards. Like I keep saying, that's what you value, bro.
it's the position, bro. You bat you drag you. Do you care? Does it matter to you if a receiver can catch the ball, or does it matter to you that a receiver can get open and catch the ball?
If he can do both, he's better.
Okay.
Like, am I
Now,
tripping? If he can do both, he's better. Now, of course, catching the ball, sure, I would be like, bro, you being able to catch the ball is maybe obviously more important than you getting open. But if you can do both, you're better.
but if one can get open, oh
And
shit.
can't catch, who gives a damn? He can get open.
Right, but I mean that's probably a bad example, but it's just like at your primary, if you can get open, bro, and catch the ball, you're going to play, right?
Yeah, because you can.
But
Yeah,
now if you're getting open at an elite level and catching the ball at an elite level, you're better, bro. But that's also, I mean, this is just not a good example at all, bro. It's just for the quarterback position. The main thing is being a good quarterback, bro.
I think you're biased because you're a wide receiver and you want them to be the
No,
best.
it's just because that's the purpose of the quarterback position,
And I'm
bro.
saying that purpose was a very 1950 thing. That's why I sent in the group
No, at the
stats
end
that
of the
shows
day,
the
if
difference.
that's the case, then why are quarterbacks throwing for 4,000 and 5,000 yards, bro?
Yes, bro. But quarterbacks are also rushing for more than they ever have in history.
So what's the difference between Dak and Matthew Stafford then?
Matthew Stafford's way better in the postseason than Dak Prescott. That's why he's better. And Dak has had
But
to be
how would you win MVP over Dak and I'm doing better than you?
honestly probably because the team was doing better. win and loss.
Exactly, bro. That's my whole thing, bro. That's again, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yes, he
If
got
you're talking,
MVP because he was winning and losing more. He was winning more.
it's the most valuable player, but I'm just saying all that to say, bro. If you can run the ball, that's good. But you're not doing either one at an elite level, or you're not like that's what I'm saying. You being a better passer, and I hope you clip that too. When you were saying about the quarterback being a good passer qualifies you as being a good quarterback.
No, it does not. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell, bro. Do you know how many quarterbacks can probably just throw the ball around great, and that's not good quarterbacks because they're
How
bad
can you
decision
be?
making. They get pressured on the. They turn during pressure. Like it's plenty of things
Well,
besides just
name
throwing the
one.
ball, bro.
Being a good passer
Sam
is
Darnold.
also,
I'm not gonna lie. Sam Darnold been having a phenomenal arm.
bruh. You see, you talking about just passing just the ball. You talk when I'm saying passing, you talking about accuracy, ball placement, taking care of the ball, bro. That's a passer, bro. I don't need you passing the ball to another team.
Yeah,
Yeah, then nigga,
but
because
that's
he's
not
not.
all that. Okay.
But
One thing.
you will be graded higher if you're a better passer than you are if you're just if you're a dual threat, bro, or you do one better than the other, bro. That's why Josh Allen gets praised so much because he does both at an elite level.
And my problem with that is
That's why
that's still
Lamar gets praised because he does both at an elite
that's
level.
because y'all dwindle everything down to regular season. That's because of that.
But that's the larger body of your work.
But it's
You
not the
there's
more important.
17 games
But
in
it's
them.
not
And
the more important. What
there's
games are more
17
important though?
games. But
But what's
listen,
more
bro, there's
important?
but that's when the team matters, right? That's when the team matters.
And they've had teams and still not got it done. So what's the excuse now, Larry? That's
We're
what I keep
talking about
saying.
just the quarterback position, bro. We're talking about you being graded on your regular season,
And they
bro.
get graded on wins or losses as well in the playoffs because we brought up
I
how it is a
don't
quarterback
disagree
stat.
that, but I'm trying to tell you what qualifies you as a good receiver. I mean, a good quarterback is your ability to pass and take care of the ball.
And I think that's why a bunch of teams never make the playoffs, but they throw for a lot of
How
yards.
when you have majority of these teams that you have players that are winning and they have quarterbacks that just pass the ball and take care of the ball.
But all the top majority of the
Matthew
top
Stafford don't run the ball,
that's
but
one.
he throws that bitch and he takes care of it, right?
Yes, for sure. He's one of them guys.
Okay then.
Lamar
Tom Brady
Jackson,
don't run
Josh
the ball, but he take care of the ball and he throws it, right?
Shore, Joe Montana, Aaron
Okay
Rodgers,
then, bro.
Joe
So that's what I'm
Montana,
trying.
Aaron Rodgers. All these guys are still. Now I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers is a dual threat, but Russell Wilson, all these guys that won Super Bowls recently. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. To your point, I can name a lot of guys that still move the ball, bro, with their legs as well. What I'm saying is passing
That's
is not.
I'm trying to let you know that's not that's
You're
not
treating that as like as if it's blocking for a wide receiver. And what I'm saying, that's not the equivalent. You know that, right? It matters way more than like comparing it to blocking as a wide receiver. Do you feel what I'm saying? I think you're treating it like a quarterback that can block. And what I'm saying is nowhere near that. Be able to run as a quarterback is way more valuable than being a block as a wide receiver. It put
I'm
pressure
telling
on the
you that
defense. Like it's way
I'm
more
telling you
valuable.
that you get judged as a quarterback more for being a passer
And I agree with
than
that.
being a runner.
I do agree with that. But once you also add in clutch ability, playoff success, and accolades, that's what I'm saying. That passing it dwindles it down. It levels the playing field for a lot of these guys. That's what I'm saying. Once you add in the playoffs, the clutch factor, the accolades, it levels off the playing field.
But his QBR is not no top five. He don't have a top five QBR.
I got to look more into QBR to be fair.
I'm telling you that.
What, like since when? Just in general?
Just in general, bro. The last 3-4 years, he don't have a good QBR, bro.
I understand, bro. QBR, passing touchdowns in the regular season. That's what you look at.
Because you
Passing in
get
the regular
graded as
season.
a passer. As when it comes to the quarterback, you get graded as a passer, not a runner, bro. The running ability is an add-on, bro. Your ability to run is an add-on.
My beef with even this conversation is it's such a small part of my argument because even let's say if you're right, it's still regular season, so it's only 10%. Why do you not value the playoffs? That's also what I really want to like. You
Because
don't
the
value,
regular season isn't 10%, bro. The regular season is 17 weeks long, bro. Almost 17 games.
but you said a lot of people can ball in the regular season. So why do you value that as much if a lot of
They
people can do it?
can. They can.
So how is it more valuable if a lot of people can do it?
You still gotta win. Your team still gotta
Yeah.
be good. And that's why I named Baker Mayfield.
Baker had a good team.
How they had a good team when only they won less than 9 games?
Because the quarterback. Because the quarterback. I'm telling you.
Because the
Because the
team, the team,
quarterback.
the team won the
Oh,
division, bro.
the quarterback was not good enough, bro. That's why they're not going to go far. The quarterback's not good enough. It's that simple, bro. But it's just, I just don't think that you value playoffs as much as it
No, I
should be,
do.
bro.
You overvalue it as a quarterback stat. That's the thing.
Because the elite guys all perform there. And you just said everybody performs in the regular season. Therefore, it's not an elite trait, bro. It's not an elite trait
It's
if
a
anybody
larger
can do
sample
it.
size to judge somebody, bro.
I'm not negating that, but it's not an elite trait if anybody can do it, Larry.
I said that, but you told when I say anybody can do it, that don't mean you're doing it at an elite level to be considered top five.
Dak Prescott doing it at elite level, but he can't do it in the playoffs, and you would have him top five.
I don't have Dak. I have Dak above Jalen Hurts.
Sure, but let's be very fair. You probably got Dak fairly high though.
I got Dak in the top 10. I don't have him above Jalen. I mean,
You
I
got
don't
him
have
se-
him in
Do
no
you have him
top
seven
five.
or better? Do you have him seven or better?
I would say if I had to run it off, I'll go Pat. I'll go LJ. I'll go Josh Allen. I'll go Joe Burrow. I'm sorry, I'm putting Stafford up there, so put Stafford wherever you want. But there's 5 people for you right there.
How? Okay, my question: how do you say that you care about playoffs with only one guy even making to the Super Bowl besides Joe Burrow? I mean, let's just say winning the Super Bowl in your top five,
Cause
and most of the
that
guys you
makes
name
it.
are trash in the playoffs. Like that's what be frustrating me. But you say it matters, but they're trash.
We're talking about them playing in general at the position, bro. So again, I gave you Pat. I gave you LJ. I gave you
Trash in the
Josh
playoffs.
Allen.
Trash in the
I gave you
playoffs.
Josh Allen.
Mhm.
I gave you Matthew Stafford. I
He's
gave you
solid.
Joe Burrow. I gave you Joe Burrow. I give Jared Goff.
He's all right. I think Jared Goff's supposed to be
Now,
out the top five, but he's top
so
10.
so
Yeah.
so so now Jared Goff is at 6. I'm putting Dak at 7.
Seven or
And
better.
you know who's coming after that? Jalen. And then you know who's at my 10 spot? Caleb
Got
Williams.
you got Jalen. Why you got? And you want me to tell you what's so crazy? This is why I be having a problem with like the Dak guys and people like that in front of him. Is because you can't say Dak hasn't had the weapons. You've seen that with great teams, and you've seen him not
But
doing it.
that's
How
true. But
how
also
do you
I
not
seen
like?
Dak still be a good regular season quarterback though.
Why does that regular season?
Because it's a larger sample size, and that determines if you make it to the playoffs or not. And the playoffs, you get one chance, bro, to fuck up. I mean, you get no chances to fuck up, bro.
I know that's why it's harder. I
But
know,
that's
bro.
when
It
you lean on
requires
your
more of
team.
you.
That's when you lean on your team the most, bro.
And take care of the football, play good wise football, play
For sure. But
complimentary
that's why Dak
football.
is also at Dak is undeniable talent, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can't say oh no, but he's so low, just like you said, he's low because he's not making it in the playoffs. But the playoff isn't the end and be all. The playoff and the wins matter more whenever the talent is in close proximity to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like Pat gonna always do that because he's doing those same passing yards. He's still doing some of those running yards, but he's also winning. You doing Stafford because he's winning. He's doing passing yards, but he's not competing. He's not running at 300-400 yards. He's not even running 200 yards.
No,
You know what I'm
but he
saying?
has. But you can make the argument he has the best arm out of everybody, though. The
You
best.
you you know what I'm saying? And you can say that, but you dig what I'm saying, bro?
Sure.
You can't
But
say oh well,
I flip
but
mine though.
and that's why I argue and say, bro, there's nothing elite about Jalen, bro, because you can name 4 people that has elite level talent, right?
I can name more than four with elite level talent. It's a lot of guys with elite level talent.
No, it's not. It's
Justin
not,
Herbert.
bro.
Does Justin Herbert have elite level talent?
You know I had that motherfucker high, but what that nigga at now?
But does he have elite
What
level
he at?
talent though? Keep it cheating. But
I think he the Peyton Manning of this generation. I already told you that.
oh, that's sure. If he like pans out, then yes. If he comes
He
along, then yes. But I don't know if he'll
he's
come
the
along like Peyton.
Peyton Manning of this generation, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro.
What I'm saying is, majority, bro. If I name the top 15 quarterbacks, all of them got probably good talent about them, bro. It's the NFL.
But that's when you're talking about good, great, and elite. There's
Even
nothing
some,
elite about. There's everything good about Jalen.
My problem is elite talents doesn't transfer to wins guaranteeingly. That's why I don't weigh as
Correct,
much.
but I'm talking about talent as the quarterback position. Burrow is an elite talent at the quarterback position. He plays the quarterback
Sure.
position. How about this here? Mahomes plays the quarterback position at an elite level. Agree?
Yeah.
Stafford plays the quarterback position at an elite level. Yes.
Yes.
Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, they're good. They're elite talents, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
now they're going. So
Yeah, I feel it. I like what you,
you see what I'm saying? So
I
boom.
like what you're saying. Yeah.
Now is Jalen an elite talent? Be
No, but
honest.
he might be
Okay, no,
elite.
no, no. Listen to
He
me.
might be
Listen to me
elite. He
though.
might be the
Now,
other
now,
though.
listen
He
to me
might be
though.
the other
Listen to me
though.
though.
He
Listen to
might
me
be the
though.
other though.
Now, listen to me. Just listen to me. So he's
Uh-huh.
not an elite talent. Does
Uh-huh.
he play the quarterback at an elite level?
Yes.
No, he does not.
Yes, he
How
does.
could you play the quarterback position at an elite level
Because,
if you
bro,
don't have elite stats?
once again, you disagree with the stats I bring up. That's why I was trying to talk about that.
The
You just
stats you
disagree with
brought up
my
was
stats.
total yards, bro.
Yes, and he's elite at that. Top 5 is an elite. Top 5 is an elite. If he was top
He
5 in
had he
passing
had
yards,
two good
would he
really
be?
seasons. He had
If he
two
was,
good out of the last 7 years, brother. He had two
I don't
really
think it's
good
been
years.
7. He's only started for 6. I'm not
So
capping you down.
so again, so for a third of his career, he had two good games and four, like 2 seasons and 4 regular seasons, bro.
So let's say if he had 2 good seasons, right, and the Super Bowl
Let's
year, you wouldn't even count that as a good season. But that's 3. That means even the year that you won't count, he still took his team to the Super Bowl as a quarterback. So you can't say he was just ass, bro. Like that's 3 years.
I never claimed him to be ass. I think he's a good franchise quarterback, bro, but he's not elite. Top 5 has to put you in elite company, bro. It has to.
If Jalen Hurts was top 5 in passing yards, but bottom 15 in total yards,
But he
would
was.
he be an
That's what
elite
I'm saying.
quarterback?
He's over Matthew Stafford in total yards, but is he elite? You just told me that Stafford plays the game at an elite level.
But yes, I said Stafford's above Hurts for a different reason because he has a total package. He has the MVP, he has the talent, and he also has a Super Bowl and the All Pro. Jalen Hurts doesn't have the MVP. If Jalen Hurts had the MVP,
Jalen
I
Hurts doesn't
absolutely would
have
have
an
him above.
elite talent,
Jalen
bro.
Hurts get an MVP, I absolutely put him above Matthew Stafford.
But
Easy, I'm gonna
does he?
do it. Easy.
But he's never gonna win MVP, bro.
He, okay, he just was in second. He was just in second coming up.
But
Is
he
Joe
didn't
Burrow?
win it, bro.
Does Joe
Who
Burrow
won it
have it?
before him? Who won it over him?
Pat Mahomes. Does Joe Burrow got a chance to win the Super Bowl?
If you leave him,
What I'm saying is, if Joe Burrow, he's been to the Super Bowl. It was more years ago that he went to the Super Bowl than Jalen Hurts won the MVP. If you believe Joe Burrow can go back to the
but
Super Bowl
over
after
if
all
you
the
look
years,
at the
then Jalen
quarterback
Hurts can't go back
play,
to the
but
MVP.
again, you're talking about a team stat versus the elite talent
I can run
or
down the
playing a
Burrow
position at
too.
an
I'm
elite
adding
level.
stats for Burrow.
Jalen Hurts doesn't play the quarterback position at an elite level. He plays it at a level where the game is maintained and managed, bro. And that's not.
Why can't the other guys do that when they need to then to win? Why can't the other guys do that?
I
When
can't speak for them. All I can say is
that
that they play
matters,
the court.
Jerry.
They play, it does matter, but it
But
doesn't matter
why?
as much as you giving it though.
It can be the difference in a win or a loss, bro. That matters a lot for the game.
That and I'm not disagreeing with that, but
So
that don't make you a better quarterback, bro.
if my decisions ends up in me winning and your decision ends up with you losing, me being a better decision maker
But it
matters a
wasn't
lot.
because of it. But they lost the game because the game was on them. They didn't. Jalen Hurts didn't lose the game. Jalen Hurts didn't win the game.
Yes,
Right
but
or wrong?
they've had
Right or
teams.
wrong? Did he
What I'm
win or
trying to
lose the
tell
game?
you, this is where you're missing. They've had teams where they don't have to win the game. Lamar has had teams, and Josh Allen has had teams where they don't have to win the game, and they couldn't even did that. They can't even just maintain it. They're the reason why they lost.
Again, my brother.
If
Jalen Hurts is
they
not a
I'm
top
not
five.
gonna lie, if they
Jalen,
maintain the game and lost later, I'll give it to you. I ain't gonna lie. If they like did similar numbers to Jalen Hurts and lost, I give it to you. No, they're losing the games in the postseason, bro. Like
but
they're the reason
Jalen
why they
isn't
lost.
winning the game or losing the game. He's managing it.
Jalen Hurts has won games in the postseason. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I didn't disagree with that because Josh Allen has won games in the postseason.
Yes, but he's also lost more games in the postseason.
Well, look, two things can be true, my boy. But the
And
thing
Lamar
I'm trying to help.
Jackson has lost way more games in the playoffs. Lost
And
way
again,
more.
I'm going at to tell you again, bro, because he has games that he's won. But I'm trying to tell you again,
But
Jalen Hurts is
lost
not a
way
top five.
more.
He's not top five in passing yards based on the quarterback position. He's not top five in the quarterback touchdowns in the quarterback position. He's not top
You mean
five in
passing
QBR.
touchdowns?
He's not top five in QBR. And that's talking pressure. That's talking plays. That's talking defenses. And he's not top five in. He's not passing yards, touchdowns, QBR, or quarterback rating, bro.
QBR just passing. Just said passing, bro. And I get it.
I-
Everything's just passing, regular season passing
And
yards.
that again, it holds more weight because that's the nature of the position.
Give me historic. Like say this, Dub. Say Dub. It's been quarterbacks has been an All Pro, Super Bowl MVP with these stats and never make it. Say it's been a guy with these good playoff turnover ratios in the playoffs and not been like. I've given you hardcore things where he's top end that supports.
Was Joe Burrow an All Pro?
No, he's never been one.
So that season that he had when he won Triple Crown, I mean when he won the passing leader, was that an All Pro year?
No, and majority of his turnovers was in the fourth quarter. By the way, that's something that we
Okay.
leave out here.
So when he went to the Super Bowl, he didn't get All Pro either.
No, he did not. But Jalen did his
Why?
first year.
Why didn't he?
His numbers wasn't good enough, I guess.
But he made it to the Super Bowl.
Saying so did Jalen.
Exactly, bro. So if that's the case, bro, I'm trying to tell you, it was more based on him than it was on Jalen being.
Jalen was an
Ja-
All Pro in his first year. His first Super Bowl with Miles Sanders, he was an All Pro and made the Super Bowl.
My whole thing is, brother, I'm not saying
That
those first
negates
two
your
years.
argument right there, though. To be fair,
No, it doesn't because I'm trying to tell you, bro. I ain't gonna long getting tired. The first 2 years, I'll give Jalen good years, bro. But ever since then, bro, he's been declining, and it goes to
so
go ahead
what
and
years
show
do
and
you get
prove.
Joe Burrow? What years do you get Joe Burrow being good
I
years?
give him damn near every year that he played, bro. He's been top five in the category every year that he's played full season, bro,
And you
or
don't
missed
feel
less
like
than 3 games.
him having like majority of his turnovers in the fourth quarter, things like that don't move you.
But that don't still make that he's a good quarterback, that he's an elite quarterback, bro, or worthy of being in the top five. It's no
No,
way
I'm
you
saying
give
Joe
me
Burrow,
touchdown.
majority of his turnovers was in the fourth quarter, but you still like that doesn't move you. Like that one year in 2024, that great year that you're talking about with Jamar Chase Triple Crown, most of his turnovers is in the fourth quarter, and they missed the playoffs by one game, and he lost plenty of games.
I already said in text, bro. He already on the fence with me. But when it comes to elite level talent, bro, again, I still got people above Jalen Hurts, and for you to call him a top three is just disrespectful and it's crazy. And again, and that's what I want you to know and
If
understand,
Jalen
bro.
Hurts win next year,
It's okay to be a
okay,
fan, bro.
what does he have to do then? That's a better. What does Jalen Hurts have to do to be top three?
To
He already
top
has an
three.
All Pro. He already been to two Super Bowls. He's never missed a playoff.
If I'll
What
tell
else
you
does he have
this,
to do?
if he repeat that All Pro year, or if he repeats that second year, he will get boosted up. Like
What does he have to do, Larry?
he got to be a better quarterback.
Just regular season passing stats, regular season passing yards for you.
I know
But
you don't like it, bro, but
the
yeah.
reason why I don't like it because history is not going to move the needle for him at all as a legend just because he did get in the regular season passing yards because history negates that. Name the quarterbacks. The quarterbacks you named, they were good in the playoffs or had some type of playoff success. That's what I'm saying. It negates it. But if he's Kirk Cousins, he's a baller.
I fuck with that boy Jalen, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, but that boy not top five.
I digress. I feel like I gave you more. I just feel like I already knew what you want to say. Like you just passing yards is that's the only argument for why he's not, and that's the only thing people stand on is passing yards. And I think it's
Cause that's how
2026,
quarterbacks are
Larry.
graded. That's how quarterbacks are graded. I'm getting on the elevator, bro. So if it drops, just don't hang up. I'm
That's
gonna
a bad.
finish
We'll
until I
round
get
it
to
up.
my column.
We'll round it up when you get to the car or whatever.
Yo,
Let me tell you what. I sent in the group to slide through though, and I got some next gen stats pretty much breaking down all Pat Mahomes and all Joe Burrow passes each game, and Jalen Hurts as well. And then basically, what I'm trying to make an argument is even with the passing yard stats, bro. if you look into it, a lot of these guys are throwing the ball behind the line of scrimmage. Like their yards are padded with things that you would call like that's why I call it the air push, screens, tosses to the tight end. They be having 5, 6, 7 completions of that every single game, skewing their numbers. But I'm not over here saying they're not a good passer because they do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely more.
One of the things that again I said that thing that Jalen being the throwing the most deep ball touchdowns, the most deep balls. That's fine, brother. That's fine. I continue to let you know and stand on he's
Why is
not
it
a
not
top.
Joe Burrow? Just ask. Why is it not Joe Burrow, or Dak Prescott? People that both have had
To be
great.
and to be honest with you, bro, because again, it's always what you done for me lately, bro. So let's just say Joe Burrow got hurt again. Nobody would be saying, "Oh, but I thought my car was missing. I was gonna lose some shit." Yeah, look at that. Yeah, bro. So yeah, bro, what Jalen? Because you gotta think about it. He just won passing leader. What last year, 2 years ago? It's what you done for me lately. It's like he may fall off for a couple years because he get hurt, but then when he come back strong. He come back strong, and that's the difference because it's like he's still doing what we think. Like everybody knows he's an elite talent, bro. But Jalen is not an elite talent.
I just think my formula, you're way more likely to get a guy that you're able to go to the Super Bowl with. Your formula,
You
your
say
guys.
what?
I just think that my formula,
I
what I
just think
judge
that my
quarterbacks
formula,
based
when I
off
judge
of,
quarterback
you're
based
more
off of,
likely to
you're
see
more likely to see
success in the postseason, which
success in the
all of it
postseason, which
matters.
all of it matters.
But that's why most people would take Jalen Hurts over some other quarterbacks because they're
So
better of
how
the
is he not
postseason.
So
better?
how is he
So
not
how is he not
better?
better?
So how is he not better?
Because postseason, bro. When you talking about a better quarterback, that's just a different situation, bro.
Let me tell you what. I'm gonna let
Let
you
me
go
tell
because I
you
know you're in
what,
the car.
I'm gonna
But
let
one
you go
thing
because
that
I
I
know you're in the
think
car.
that
But one thing that I think that
is only thing that
is
troubles me
only
is like
thing
I
that
said,
troubles me
there's
is like I
nothing
said,
elite
there's
about
nothing
playing good
elite
in the
about
regular
playing
season.
good in the
So
regular
why is that
season.
the
So
difference maker?
why is that the difference maker?
But
The
there's
only thing
nothing
that
elite
is
about.
elite is
But the
playing
big.
big in the playoffs.
But
That
listen
is
to me
elite.
though, bro.
That is elite.
But the thing that be killing me, bro, is this one thing. You call him top three, but a top three is a big thing, bro.
They do both, and he's
They
proven
do
he's been an
both,
All
and
Pro
he's
in the
proven
regular
he's been an
season,
All-Pro in the
top
regular season.
5 total yards, and
Top
he
five
balls in the
total yards, and
postseason.
he balls in the
There's
postseason.
guys better than him, bro.
Better because you feel like they're
Better
better because
because
the
you feel
eye
like they're
test
better with the
and
eye
regular season
test
passing
and
stats,
regular
bro.
season passing stats, bro.
That's your argument. Eye
That's
test
your
and regular
argument.
season
Eye
passing
test and
stats.
regular season passing
I'm
stats.
bringing to you
I'm bringing
playoffs,
to you playoffs,
accolades, historical
accolades,
references,
historical references,
everything.
everything.
You're just doing passing
You're
stats
just doing passing
and
stats
eye test.
and eye test.
We're talking about who's the better quarterback, bro. Because if the Eagles lose, Jalen gets the flag for it, right?
Most quarterbacks do.
Most
Absolutely.
quarterbacks do. Absolutely.
Just so when
All I'm saying, bro,
So
he's not a top five talent in the NFL at the quarterback
was
position, bro.
Brady a top 5
was
talent when
Brady
he
a top
played?
five talent when he played?
Talent?
Yeah, bro. I'll say Kobe and Brady are very similar than LeBron because LeBron is a specimen. When we
I
talk
think
about
even
eliteness,
Kobe is
when we
more
Kobe is
athletically
more
gifted in the
athletically
perspectives
gifted
of each
in the
other. I know
perspective.
no,
Kobe
if
ain't
you know
Jordan. I
if
know
you know
Kobe ain't.
Kobe,
I know he ain't
Kobe,
Jordan,
I know he
but
ain't
Kobe's
Jordan,
still
but Kobe's
6'6",
still
230,
6'6",
and
230.
had
but
a
so is
decent
everybody
athleticism
else.
to him.
So is everybody else. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. So it's not like Kobe and LeBron and Brady are more similar than LeBron. And I say that because one, you're talking about guys that aren't really physically gifted, right? They're not physically gifted, but they're elite here. And this eliteness is way more elite than the physical.
You don't think Hurts is the lead up
You
there?
don't think Hurts is the lead up there?
Honestly, be honest.
Honestly, be honest.
I
Honestly, no,
disagree with
bro.
you there.
I disagree with you there.
And I think this year
And I
proves
think, and
Again,
I
when I
think this
think
year
of
proves.
Jalen, is he's a good player, and some can argue if he's a great player. I won't argue against him being great, but I will definitely argue with him being elite, and definitely argue if somebody call him trash.
fine, but will you also
Fine,
admit that
but
the
will you
only thing
also
that would
admit that
change
the
that for
only
you
thing that would
is
change
him
that for you
balling in the
is
regular
him
season,
balling in the
which
regular
I think is
season,
As
kind
a
of like
at the quarterback,
like
just increase his quarterback stats, bro. His volume is low.
passing the ball.
passing the ball.
His volume is low. His running volume is low as well.
But he's even if it's low, you can't say that he's not
low,
productive
you can't say that
because
he's
he's
not
top
productive.
5 in total
I
yards.
don't argue and say he's not productive though. I'm not arguing saying he's not
He's
productive. I'm
top
arguing
5 in
saying he's not
production.
elite, bro. See you trying to find ways to screw it, bro. Look, bro, you know I love you, boy. Look, I'm finna
I'll holler
go.
at you.
Um,
It's been a good
all right,
one. I
brother.
think
This been a good one. I think
Adam gonna send it to it. I know it
Adam
was
gonna
solid
send it
too.
to it. I know it
I
was
think it's been
solid
the
too.
highest in the last few
It's been
weeks.
the highest in the last few weeks.
All right, for sure, then, bro.
That's been good, but
That's been good, but
I sent it in a group because I didn't
I
want to
sent it
pull
in
up
the group
none.
because I ain't want to
I
pull
don't
up
know if you
none.
look through it, but
I
just
don't know
look
if to
through
look
them.
through it, but just
And
look
I ain't
through them.
even pull up like
And I ain't
all the
even
time
pull
pull
up
them.
like okay, pull it.
But I sent everything I
But
had
I
to
sent
support a lot of this
everything I had to support a
page.
lot of this page.
Okay. All right, I had the screenshot because I know this motherfucker finna be mad. She gonna like, you was on it. Yeah, motherfucker. I
Nah, this is
was.
dope. Welcome to the
Nah, this
first
is
pod.
dope.
Welcome
Welcome
to
to
it,
the
bro.
first part. Welcome to it, bro.
All right, brother.
All right.
All right.